Welcome back to the Yupcast today, episode number 7 of season 2. We're going strong. We just have us three today. Myself, Nick the Bulls fan, Cullenberger. Y'all doing good today on this fine day?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Nah. I'm not hitting you with that. I'm doing fantastic, Bake. It's been an amazing week. Living life to its fullest. I'm doing great.
It's actually like beautiful out. Like it's finally good weather season. Like the summer might be like coming. Like I don't know. It was like 80 last week, man. It was beautiful. It's been good, man. Like me and my girl, we went on a walk the other day. Like last week, it was nice. We did some flower planting. It's that time of the year. I like it. Yeah. What y'all been up to? Anything? Nick, you're all the way across the country again.
Yeah,
why don't you tell us about that?
I'm in Chicago, man. I'm in Chicago visiting my parents, visiting the fam. Had a graduation to go to, so I decided to spend a few weeks in Chi-Town. The weather's fantastic. I don't think there's a cloud in the sky today. Yesterday was beautiful as well. Yeah, it's amazing out. Weather's great. Family's healthy. Everyone's doing well. So yeah, I'm doing great, man. Happy to be spending time with the fam, honestly.
And Berg got his $100 back from a tax return. So everybody's life is lit right now, man. Everybody's doing good.
Why don't you let Berg speak for himself? Berg, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing peachy, Nicholas. Thanks for asking.
You have a good week?
Nigga's Tuesday. Like
I know, but like since the last time we talked, like has it been a good week?
Last time we talked, we got that bag, didn't we?
Wait.
Having a great week. I think so,
right?
Hey,
there you go.
Having a great week, Nicky.
Fantastic week. There you go.
Let's get into these Q&As. We do have a couple of questions this week. What's your guys' favorite superhero, also super villain? It's a tough one.
That's a good question. Favorite superhero is tough. It's really tough, but I'd probably have to say Iron Man. Like I really mess with Iron Man. Like Tony Stark.
Cool.
Tony Stark is just like a dope character, and then the Iron Man suit is awesome. Yeah, probably Iron Man. And then my favorite villain, bro. This is like I can't pick one. I'm gonna have to pick two. Killmonger was an incredible villain. Like he was an incredible villain, and then also the Joker from The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger Joker, he was insane, like an incredible villain as well. So yeah, those two for me.
I think I'm gonna go really weird picks here. I need to honestly catch up my superhero movies. Like I'm way behind. There's so many movies. I still haven't even seen Deadpool. I have Deadpool on DVD.
Yo, you're trash.
Still haven't seen it. I'm definitely trash. I'm big trash. First of all,
trash.
I need to see a ton of movies, but I'm just kind of saving it for the summer, where me and my girl do a movie marathon and stuff. But I'll probably go Ant-Man. I really like Ant-Man. That movie was awesome. The second one's coming up. I love Ant-Man. That movie's so good.
Ant-Man was a fire movie. Like don't do that. Ant-Man was
super
amazing.
good movie.
Like don't do
that. I really like Ant-Man. Like that's one that's coming to mind right now. Second one's coming out I think this summer or something, or within the next couple months. And then villain, man, what's the dude from the original Spider-Man, the Green Goblin? I think.
Yeah.
I really like that. He's a good villain. Like he's just creepy. The Green Goblin. I think that's his name. But yeah. I think I'll go with that for now. Like I was gonna say Spider-Man, but I don't know.
Are you talking about the Paul Rudd Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I never saw the movie.
Good.
I'm just curious. I didn't know if there was an Ant-Man before that. I guess I'll have to watch it though.
Yeah, it's a very good movie. Berg liked it too, so I mean, it's a good movie. What about you, Berg? Superhero villain?
Favorite superhero? I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot of whack superheroes. Like a lot of superheroes, I feel like I could take. Like Iron Man, I feel like I could just catch him lacking when he's not in his suit. I'm serious.
Stop
like
it.
Batman, I feel like I could just catch him lacking too. But with that said, favorite superhero, I'd say probably Static Shock. I think Static Shock was dope. He's not. Who is he? Is he Marvel or DC?
I have no clue.
I'm sure you nerds out there know. But Static Shock's cool. Favorite villain?
He's DC.
Favorite villain? The Joker is one of the better villains I've seen on film and stuff. So I can't really think of any other decent villains. Honestly, I've seen on film aside from the Joker, and I guess Killmonger. Like Nick said, I'm just take his shit, like what he said.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, not too bad. Pretty solid there. Yeah, a lot of good superhero movies. I feel like there's just like so many of them. They just keep coming out too. I guess it's like a good formula, and everybody loves the comics and everything. So, next question. Oh,
wait.
What do you got?
Berg, did you think T'Challa was a good hero?
Bro, all right, if we're talking Black Panther real quick, honestly, I like Killmonger like a lot more. Like I didn't really care for T'Challa at all.
Yeah.
Like Killmonger was like trying to help everybody. T'Challa was just trying to like, I guess, stay in Wakanda and just work to the benefits of Wakanda and shit.
I like
what the other kings and older kings did.
Bro, I feel like T'Challa might have just been like a system player. Like
bro,
crazy.
If you give me the Black Panther juice, like I'm probably whooping his ass too. Like I'm probably a better Black Panther than him. Like he
exactly. Obviously, if you want to ask more questions, use hashtag YuckCast on Twitter. This next one is, what's your guys' dream car / vehicle?
Yeah, I kind of bought mine. I love my Mustang. That was the car I wanted. Yeah. I mean, I did always want, like, a Nissan 350Z, just back from, like, when I used to play, like, Need for Speed and stuff. But then I remembered their manuals, and I don't know how to drive manuals, so... Or nor do I really want to, too. It's just too much effort.
But 350Zs used to be hard. But I remember in high school,
they still are kind of hard.
He like wrapped his shit around a pole, and like I was like, like you barely made it out of that. Like I don't know how
definitely
safe
not.
that car
Yeah,
is.
they're definitely not safe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like have the like I just can't drive manual. Like I even if I wanted to, like too much shifting, like putting my hands. Like I just want to drive, yo. Like so yeah. Sometimes you just gotta ride. So. Yeah, I don't know. But that'd be a cool car, I guess, if it was an automatic. I think they might do automatics, but I think it's easier to buy manual. What about you, Nicholas? Anything?
For me, the weird thing is I got a few answers. I'm trash at answering questions, obviously. But growing up, after Blake Griffin dunked on the Kia Optima, I always wanted a Kia Optima. No. Let me finish. After he dunked on the Optima, I was like, all right, this is a realistic car that I could actually afford in the future. And I could have bought one, but I bought my Malibu instead because it was nicer. Like,
what's the big difference between the two, though?
The Kia Optima looks good on the outside, but the actual car itself isn't as good as it looks. But my dream cars would be like a Tesla and then a Camaro. Like, I really want a Tesla, and I also really want a Camaro.
I think you'd like the Mustang then if you like the Camaro. There was no... I think it was
the
Camaro.
I love the way the Camaro looks.
Like, there was no... You can't really see. I don't know if it's the Camaro or another car, but when I was in it, like I test drove a few of the muscle cars or street cars or whatever they're called, sport cars. But there's just like no... You can't really see out the back and like your surroundings. Like there's not a lot of view space, which I didn't like. The Mustang, there's a good amount. So yeah.
I could see how with the design of that car it would be kind of difficult to see out of, but like that car is just so like I see them on the road all the time. It's like I really want that. Like it's so nice. And then a Tesla is just awesome.
Tesla would be cool, I suppose. They look pretty cool. What about you, Berg? Yeah. Any car dreams that you'd like to have?
I don't really have a dream car. I guess when I was younger, I really liked Corvettes, but those are pretty small cars, and I'm a pretty large guy.
You're giant, so, yeah. You wouldn't fit in a Corvette. Like you wouldn't fit in my Mustang either. You're really tall. You have to be really small to fit in the like those sports cars. Like you gotta be pretty small.
Yeah, so like I don't really have a dream car.
It's kind of weird they build those cars for like I guess short people. Like you'd think they would build them for a little bit taller people. But yeah. What else we got up on here for questions? We got this was submitted by the homie who create the jerseys on 2K. He said, what's your favorite jersey design ever? I really like the All-Star jerseys. I think it was a couple of years ago. This year's was nice, too. The black and white ones, those were cool. Just simple with the Jordan logos and stuff. But a couple of years ago, they had like the blue and the red and the Hollywood theme. Some of those NBA All-Star Game jerseys are absolutely sweet. What about you guys? Any favorite jersey designs? I know Berg likes his Cowboys.
The Raptors.
Ooh. That's a good one, too.
The Raptors with the dinosaur on it. And then also the Hawks. The Hawks old jerseys that had, like, the actual hawk across the chest. And, like, the Bucks had one similar, too. Like, them joints were really hard.
Those are pretty good. Any jerseys, Berg?
Jerseys? Honestly, the NFL has had whack jerseys for, like,
you don't like the Falcon black and red jerseys? Those are kind of nice.
The colors are cool. Like, the Seahawks has that cool lime green jersey, but all in all, the NFL jerseys are pretty whack. NBA, I think the Nuggets have some colorful-ass jerseys that are, like, once upon a time. Supersonics throwback, super hard. Like, it's a lot of hard throwbacks in the NBA. The Nets throwback, super hard with the blue, white, and red. Yeah, there's a lot of fire jerseys in the NBA.
The Magic with the stars on it. That joint
like that shit.
Those ones were nice. The T-Mac ones, the T-Mac one's nice. That's all we have for the Q&As this week. But yeah, be sure to submit your questions via hashtag YuckCast on Twitter. And yeah, we will answer them, or at least look at them and say, hey, we should answer that on the podcast. We got some more stuff, though. I guess this is a segment where I talk about my cats, because I did adopt a kitten this week. I had already adopted a couple of cats from shelters, and I don't know. It's cool. I like adopting pets. I'm really good with animals. I think I probably, like, if I was smarter, should have been, like, a veterinarian, but, I mean, that also is probably pretty expensive, I imagine. You have to go to, like, a lot of school, but for that. But yeah, love adopting animals. So we got a kitten this week. We drove out about an hour away to get this kitten. It wasn't anything shady like last time when we got a kitten, or we went to get one and there was no kitten. That was annoying. So yeah, we drove out, got the kitten, came back. She's good. We named her Princess because the other cats are named King and Queen. And yeah, she's crazy playful. I don't get a lot of sleep. It's almost like having an actual baby, like wild. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Yo,
because
it's like an episode of The Office I just watched where Oscar's talking about his like new dog compared to Pam and Angela's kids.
Bro, I'm dead ass. Like, the kitten don't sleep at all. And when I say don't sleep, I mean she is running around the room, climbing on everything. Like, I kind of forgot how energetic kittens were. Oh my goodness. So yeah, very energetic. She just like climbs on everything. She's got pretty sharp claws, but she likes to teeth, which is funny. Like, she'll take your finger and lick it and try and bite it and stuff. So it's cool. I like adopting cats and pets and everything like that. Maybe I'll get a dog one day, but it'd be nice to have a dog that like got along with cats and kittens, because I've always grown up with cats and kittens. So yeah, that was a nice thing to do on my weekend. Anybody else do anything over the weekend? Fun? Anything interesting? What you do, Nicholas? I thought you were at a dam or something. I seen some crazy stuff.
So I did a ton of stuff. So I was in Iowa for my brother's graduation.
Yep.
So yeah, I went over to Iowa, my first time there. Saw like the campus of Iowa State, walked around there, and then we kind of just saw all that Iowa has to offer nature-wise. So we actually saw this like really cool dam that I put on my IG story. And I'm really mad at myself because I wanted to save those clips because it was like really cool. Like, the dam was awesome. The water was moving so fast. Yeah, I forgot to save it. I'm pissed at myself. Instagram should let me go back or something, but yeah.
You should always like use record videos too, like just actual videos on your phone.
Yeah, I should have. I'm mad that I didn't. I was like, when I was doing it, I was like, okay, I'm just going to save all these stories. Then I completely forgot about it. But yeah, I saw that dam. That was really cool. And yeah, just had a nice weekend visiting my brother in Iowa, seeing his graduation. We went out to a bunch of bars and stuff. Had a few drinks on Saturday. So yeah.
Oh,
yo, you get some shots up, boy?
Right?
I didn't get any shots up, no. I was with my parents. Is
that because you have your wife?
No, I was with my parents in Iowa. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. The girls at Iowa State, like, I don't know, like, well, school also ended, so I feel like a lot of them went home. But I didn't really see many that I would have been interested in. But there was this one super baddie at the restaurant we went to, though, super bad, like super bad.
And you didn't try and flirt or shoot?
And you didn't shoot because
I'm a pansy and I was with my parents. And
I don't say no. Just stop it right there. Because I'm a pansy. No,
it was in Iowa. Like, what was I supposed to do? Move to Iowa for some shit?
Because you got a girl that you lined up now. That's what he was trying to say.
That was later though. This was
I just want to know why you didn't shoot. That's all.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I was
before all that. But yeah, I've had a lot of interesting encounters with women over the past week. So on the last podcast, I told you I was having like a date lined up with the girl I've been talking to for a minute. Like, I was talking to her for probably a month, right?
Yep.
And I had tweeted this. People wanted to know the story. So we were talking for a while, and she sounded extremely interested in me, right? Like, she acted extremely interested in me, commented on a lot of my IG stories, like, was messaging me a decent amount, seemed extremely interested, and she had actually asked me, she was like, let's go to see a movie or something. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. We had some plans set up or whatever. We were going to see Infinity War together.
Ooh, okay.
And then I was going to, since I was obviously flying to Chicago, I was going to ask her for a ride to the airport. So I was about to ask her that shit. And she didn't answer for like a day. So obviously I couldn't have asked her. And, well, okay, this is something as well. She had sent me, like, a picture that she was about to post on IG saying, like, caption this. Like, when a girl does that, it's like they into you. Like, that's like, girls don't do that with random-ass dudes. Like, no, they don't. And, I told her a good caption. She posted it. The caption, I said, it was a great caption. Yada yada yada. And then I was super confused because like I went on my phone and I just like saw that I wasn't following her anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened here? And I was like, did I accidentally click some stuff? Like maybe unfollow her on accident or what?
She hit you with that block unblock.
Yeah. She hit me with that, so I followed her again, and then I DM'd her. I'm like, "Yo, what happened? Why'd you block me and unblock me?" And she's just like, she's like, "Don't hate me, but I'm seeing somebody. I wasn't sure how to put it, and I figured you would unfollow me anyway." I was like, "Wow, all right, that's how you feeling."
That's crazy.
That is
Bro,
crazy.
like the thing is though, like she had to have been seeing somebody for a minute too, messaging my ass, leading me on. Like whoever a guy is, he may be trash.
Has she been seeing someone for months, or like?
I think so.
Within the few days y'all were talking, like, cause like that wouldn't be that weird,
bro.
Like,
I don't.
It sounds like
know,
she was talking to like a bunch of guys, and you just didn't get picked. Kind of
or
like
maybe she realized you weren't
shit.
good enough to cheat with. Like you can't be cheating with subpar dudes if you're gonna cheat.
What I had thought in my head, and this made sense, was like her boyfriend saw her Instagram and he was like, "Oh, you have to block him now." Like saw the messages right, and he was like,
"You think that's all he would have said? You think that's all he would have said? You have to block him? Like that's it?
That's it?
Yeah."
And then, oh yeah, unblock him when you're done. Like what?
Well, nah, he probably didn't know like she unblocked me. That's the thing. I mean, you may be stupid. I don't know. But in a relationship I was in previously, that happened to me. That's exactly what happened. I was like, "Hey, you have to block him now." And then later she unblocked him, messaged him, and then cheated with her.
Approach then.
Maybe I did, but that's what I assumed what happened.
Let me ask you. That doesn't sound like the right approach to me.
So you did you have to block him now joint to your ex or whatever,
yes.
And then she unblocked him
at a later date. Yes,
and cheated. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's definitely wild.
So
women, man, that's depressing.
Wait, so what's the better play than that you have to block him now? Like, what's like the better play since that doesn't work?
You got to pull up,
dude. I don't know what the better play is. Break up with them because they're not loyal. Like, I guess that's the better play
in the future. That might be the one.
That's definitely the move,
bro. But like the block thing is like crazy because it's like you want to think, okay, they never actually cheated. Like, I guess she never sent nudes or nothing. It's like, it's not officially cheating in some people's standards. I think flirting's cheating. Some people don't, though. So, like, we didn't officially, like, cheat or nothing. So, it's just like, all right, block him. Don't talk to him anymore. And we'll get through this. Like, that's what, like, if you're in a committed relationship, like, you're not just going to be like, you talk to another guy, it's over, bye. So, I don't know.
True. But it's also a bad sign. It's a bad sign.
It's definitely a bad sign. Definitely 100% a bad sign. But, like, I'm not in his position now. Like, I was at one point, but that ship has sailed and sunk.
So, have you kind of, like, split things up with her? You're not talking to her no more? No nothing?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you didn't try to
We still have each other. We have each other
and,
followed now. We have each other followed now.
But that's just a pity follow, though. That's like a pity follow.
Nah, that's like when she's single, she's probably gonna hit me up follow. Honestly.
Or not.
But that might not happen.
That's probably what's gonna happen. That's my
Hmm.
guess. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But yeah, it was crazy.
But in better news, tell us about the
debating
new
on if I
stuff.
should still shoot, but I don't think I'm going to now. I think I'm gonna let that live. Because we got new things on the way, man. Shoot your shot, everybody.
Tell us about your new Tinder match that you matched with.
So
who I don't even know who this is, but she has 8 million followers on Twitter. 8 million.
Yeah, this was crazy. I was in the car driving back from Iowa to Chicago, and I was just getting some swipes in on Tinder, using my super likes. You know how that goes. Well, you don't anymore, but Berg knows how that goes. Other people watching the cast, I'm sure, knows how that goes. You got to use your powers, or you got to use your super likes. So I was just using my super likes, and I saw pictures of Andrea Russett, who is like, she's like an OG YouTuber, OG social media person. Like, she has a ton of followers she has like almost 3 million subscribers on YouTube. Like, I think almost 8 million on Twitter, like 4 million on Instagram. Wow. Like, she's ton of clout, ton of followers,
Damn.
whatever. And I saw her pictures on there. I'm like, no way this is real. But then I saw that an Instagram account was linked to it. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And I clicked on it. It was actually her. Yeah,
wow.
and I was like in my head, I'm like, is there any way someone could like trick the system to think? I was like, no, this has to be her. So like, I was like, obviously, like I had seen like one of her videos before.
Really?
I was like, she's obviously gorgeous. So I just like took some screenshots of it, and I'm like, I'm just gonna send this tweet out. I'm sure it'll be funny, whatever. Maybe she'll see it. If not, it'll still be funny, whatever. So I sent a tweet out being like, hey, I'm waiting to use the super like, because I was all out of super likes. Waiting to use the super like.
You actually waited though? Like, does that actually work?
I waited like 15 minutes. It wasn't like a long wait. It was like 15 minutes till I got a new super, so it wasn't a long wait.
Okay.
But actually, Tinder pro tip, if you send, like, you could share someone's profile on Tinder, so I actually shared it with Kuda, and I was like, yo,
wow.
do you think this is real?
Wait,
and he's like, what the hell?
Can't he swipe on her then?
Yeah, he can.
Whoa, that's weird though, sharing like a Tinder profile.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. I didn't think that would work either, but it does. It's like if you ever run out of super likes,
I guess.
I don't know. I guess like to try to hook up like like if you see someone, it's like, oh, you'd be interested in them, or oh, you have the same interests, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, it's like you could like cheat the system, right? So like I could send him her, and then when I get my super likes back, if she's not on my screen anymore, he could send her back to me so I could still super her. So like that's like a cheat that you could use. Tinder pro tip, guys. But that's not what I did. I just sent it to him. It was like, yo, this is crazy. But yeah, then I sent out the tweet. Waited till I got the super liked her, and I didn't think anything of it. I was just watching The Office on my phone, and then I checked my phone, and this was like probably 2 hours later, and she had responded to the tweet with LMAO, I'm gonna try to find you, or something. And I was like, what the heck? So I was like, all right, I gotta get a good shot up here. Like, I gotta shoot. I gotta get a good look up. Like, it's an opportunity to get a good look up. So I was thinking, I came up with something in my head. I'm like, you know what? This is either a really, really fire shot or it's super trash. I didn't know. Like, you know how, like, sometimes you're like, this is either amazing or terrible, but there's no in between?
What did you say?
So I said, this is going to be a great story to tell our future kids, which I thought was very funny or whatever. Something along those lines, not word for word. And then she responded probably like 20, 30, maybe an hour later with like a picture of her liking me and us matching on Tinder with like a kissy emoji.
Oh yeah, that was up on Twitter. Yeah.
So we had matched, and then we talked a little bit on the Tinder joints. She had told me that she was like in Austin for a little bit, but now she's back in LA, and I was like, yo, maybe visiting LA in June for like gaming stuff, and she's like, yeah, definitely hit me up when you're here, whatever. Ooh. So yeah, hopefully things go well. May go on a date in June in LA.
That's pretty cool. There you go.
Yeah, I'm excited. So always, guys, shoot your shot, boy. Like, everybody, don't be afraid to shoot.
That's pretty dope, man. Damn, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, you'll have to take a trip out there, dude.
Hopefully EA Play E3 coming around. Be a good time.
Man, hey, that man firing a shot. Any advice for him, Berg? What'd you think? Is this a good shot? Is he doing good?
What'd you think of the shot, Berg? I saw you on Twitter tweeting about it. Are you proud of me, buddy?
Amazing shot. There you go.
Berg had so much to say about it on Twitter, but now he wants to be silent. Whatever, dude.
Right.
Whatever you want.
Amazing shot. Insane shot.
Amazing shot.
Did you call glass? Do you practice that shot?
I called game.
Oh, you called game. All right.
Oh, all right.
You like that?
So that was our weekends. Pretty cool stuff. But let's now talk about what's next and what actually happened today. So Fortnite and the Avengers are having like a crossover basically, where you can literally there's a game mode where they have a limited time game mode where you can actually play as the the villain from the Infinity War. I don't know. I haven't actually seen the movie.
He's the villain.
I just have seen the memes and all the clips and Twitter and spoilers and stuff. So you can play as the dude that is Thanos,
whatever his name is.
Okay. But you got to get the glove and the stones, and you can pick it up and actually like jump around as him, and he's got a whole bunch of health and he got some special abilities and stuff, and that's really cool to see them once again take like a really cool initiative in video games and just do something that, I mean, you wanted this crossover too, Nicholas. You said like, hey,
Bro,
let's get some stuff like this. Let's get some skins. We don't know if we're getting skins, but like, still pretty cool, right? Like,
when
I played the mode, it was fun.
When I asked for a crossover, this is not what I had in mind whatsoever. I thought they were gonna give me an Iron Man skin, a like T'Challa skin.
How could they give you a massive Iron Man skin?
Not a
Though?
Batman
Like, you'd have to be
skin.
huge.
No, you
Like, the
wouldn't.
hitbox
Iron
would be
Man's not
massive.
that big. What are you talking about?
Bro,
they already
Iron
have
Man
an
got a bunch
Iron
of
Man like
gear and
skin in
iron
the
stuff.
game. The Iron suit isn't that big. Like if there was a Hulk skin, it'd be like, yeah, that'd be fucking huge. How do you do that? But Iron Man? What are you
Iron
talking
Man's
about?
pretty big.
All right,
like-
regardless, that's what I was expecting. That's what I wanted when I said a crossover. This is something that like I've never seen before. Honestly, I've never seen them bring like a super villain like in any game. Like I've never seen Call of Duty take some random villain from a random movie into like one of their games. Like this is crazy. Like I've never seen a crossover like this, and it's pretty
It might have
amazing,
been done
honestly.
before. I feel like it's been done before. It's not in this way, but in a
I don't know
similar way.
on this level. Like I haven't played the mode yet, but like I know a bunch of people have been, and they say it's really fun. Like Berg, you've been playing it a little bit. What do you think about it?
So that shit was amazing.
Bro, you were just yelling about playing that shit like 10 minutes ago. You're having the time of your life. Like,
That shit's
Oh,
neato.
shit.
I ain't seen the movie, so I can't nerd talk it, but it's cool or whatever.
bro, you could just talk about the gameplay of.
You kill
Is it-
people. Like, what?
Oh my gosh, is it fun? Like, what?
It's a
dude.
blast from the past, Nick. Like, what the fuck?
What does that mean? A blast?
That doesn't make any sense. It's not from the past.
movie came
Nigga.
out last week.
Avengers been out. Like, it's a blast from the past. You get to beat Thanos or whatever.
So, did you enjoy being Thanos, Berg? How would you rate your
It
experience?
was a blast, nigga.
From the past.
Exactly. Like,
Is there anything about him that seems unfair?
no, it's very balanced, Nick.
Does seem
There
pretty
you go.
balanced, though.
Have you
He
won
seems
any
pretty
games
slow.
with Thanos?
Yeah, I don't know.
We played
It's
a
cool.
couple, but no.
Really hoping
Loser.
for some like new skins or something though. That'd be cool. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Like they're losing out on so much money if
I'm
they
pretty
don't.
sure they said they weren't doing any like Avenger skins. Pretty sure.
I know they
that.
said that, but like they've also said like they've gone back on some things. They've been like, oh yeah, this is in the game, and then like they reverse it. So like they could always go back on that and be like, all right, we heard you wanted skins. Here you go. Like,
Bro,
I don't know, man.
with what Berg's saying though, this Thanos thing, this is like a limited time thing. With the skin, if you put an Iron Man skin, it's like a lifelong partnership. So like that's the one reason
Well,
why.
how do you know this isn't like a trial run? They want to see how it works.
They're
And
not
how
gonna.
It,
They don't keep any of the like limited game modes in all the
No,
time.
no, no,
Like
no.
they're not gonna keep
I'm
the Thanos
saying-
in all the time.
I'm saying the partnership is a trial run, and then they
mean, I
see
guess
how
it
this
could
does,
be.
and then they see how it performs. I mean,
It
that's
could
companies do
be.
things like that all the time.
It could be, but I don't know. I kind of understand why. Like, if we don't get any like Iron Man skins or any like Marvel skins, I would understand why. But
I don't know.
still
We
want 'em.
probably won't, but I like the others. The skins in the game are still pretty good too. Like I have no problem with those.
Bro, they're just like great value superheroes. Like there's
Yeah.
like great value Harley Quinn. I don't like that. I want actual Harley Quinn. Like,
Why? What's the difference?
cause it's Harley fucking Quinn. I
Bro,
don't need no green haired chick. Harley Quinn has red and blue hair, not green.
You the
and
type of
pink.
person to say that, but then like if you at Walmart, you buying a great value bread.
Yeah, cause I'm broke. Or I'm cheap.
So like, how you gonna complain about the great value skin when you buying a great value bread?
Because in a game, I want the good stuff. It's a video game. It's not life. Like life, sometimes you gotta buy the great value stuff, and a lot of times the great value stuff is the same or tastes the same. With that,
To be honest,
it
very
clearly
rarely
looks
tastes the
different.
same. Very rarely
Nah,
does it
it
actually taste
does.
the same.
No,
I am-
but the skins are gonna play the same. Like it's not gonna
Yeah,
affect your game.
But they
don't
look
affect-
different.
like your sad ass still gonna die anyway. So like,
Right? Yeah, you still.
I'd
gonna
just
die.
rather have real ass, Margot
not an
Robbie, Harley Quinn than pink and green Harley Quinn.
Well, that's
That's
not
all.
happening.
Unfortunately, I think it's not happening. But that's what I want. Sorry.
That was pretty cool. Sticking with the gaming though, there was also the NBA 2K opening tournament. Did you watch that at all, Nicholas Berg? How about you? You watch a little bit of that? Thoughts on the gameplay, how it's going, the experience? Do you like watching it? Like, it was kind of cool from what I watched. Like, the commentators were into it. They got the same guy. I don't know. I like the experience of it, I'd say, as a fan. It could be better, I think, though. Like, I don't like broadcast.
Bro, how you ask me a question then answer the question? That's crazy.
Oh, no.
It was cool, though.
Maybe it's because I know you're not going to answer it. Maybe that's
Bro,
why.
he asked the question. Berg started saying his answer, and Shake's just like, yeah, I really liked it.
Because Berg going to say,
crazy.
yeah, I like it.
Berg
I
was
had a
actually
whole
going into
answer.
some shit. Berg was going into some
crazy.
shit. Like,
I don't think he was. I'm going to be honest with you.
I was definitely going into some shit. I thought it was decent. I didn't think, like, yeah, production was cool. I'd say it was on par with the Madden events. From an entertainment aspect, I mean, I watched Kuda's games, and I might have watched a Dimes game or two, but for me, it's still just not enough interest or reason to watch it. Like, I wonder how they're going to get people interested in watching it. I know some people thought 10K was a lot of viewers for them to have. Some thought 10K wasn't enough because it was backed by, like, the NBA and shit, and they were pushing it on ESPN and all these different channels. Overall, I thought it was cool for the tip-off, but I definitely like to see where it's going and some different things, some ways they spice it up in the future, because right now it's still a little bland to me. I don't know.
It definitely is. Like, it's kind of surprising, too. Like, I mean, like, 10K is, like, not a lot of viewers. Like, there are solo streamers that do those numbers, like, by themselves. Like, I still find it weird they didn't, like, reach out to, like, guys with bigger followings and, like, get them on teams, like, just for the viewer aspect of it. Like, isn't that what pays the league and everything at the end of the day? The people watching? Like, I guess the sponsors, too.
they're trying to sell the best of the best. That's the route they're going.
They're trying to sell the best of the best, but 2K isn't rocket science, so I feel like you could have got some guys that can maybe draw in some more eyes instead of just...
And hold their own.
Yeah, because, like,
I agree.
we saw some of the guys had, like, mediocre stats in the combine, so you could have maybe had a guy that, like, had mediocre stats with, like, some eyes on him, and maybe that would have drew more attention, because I honestly was just watching to see what Kuda did, how his team did, and how Dimes did, like, if he dominated.
Yeah.
That was pretty much
like,
it
and those guys are just their personalities. They draw people.
Yeah, like, they have eyes on them. People want to see how they perform, if they live up to the hype or whatever.
Whereas, like, I mean, maybe those other guys do have followings, but they're just a lot smaller, I guess, on a scale. And by lot, I mean much smaller.
They have some Twitch followings, but none of them do YouTube like that. Like, I don't think any of them really do YouTube other than Kuda.
And none of them have tens of thousands of followers.
Exactly.
So.
Well, yeah. Some of them have some Twitch clout. Like, Dimes gets some good numbers on Twitch. There's a few of them that get, like, 100, 200 on Twitch, which isn't something to, like, close your eyes to.
But that's not tens of thousands of followers, though, as I said.
I mean, on Twitch it could be.
What? Man,
on Twitch, pulling like 100, 200 viewers, like, there's people with tens of thousands of followers on Twitch who only pull that.
Okay,
but
I'm talking guys
I understand
that
what you're saying.
Big numbers, like guys.
I understand what you're saying.
Followers.
You're talking about big influencers, the big people in the community, Hank the Tank, K-Spade, D-Man, people like that. People who the community knows, established in the community, they're big names.
I don't know. That's
OGs,
just my.
whatever.
I mean, that's my aspect. I would have preferred watching some more guys like that. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be a league full of guys like that, but you throw a couple more names in there, I think I'd be watching more of it. Because again, I liked watching Kuda's game. But I don't really want to watch some of these guys who I really don't know, I don't care about. It's not like a knock on them. It's just, I mean, what is there to like really care? At the end of the day, it's just 2K. And
so you're saying if Nick the Bulls fan was in there, you'd be watching.
That's where you took this. That's where you took it.
Of course. Okay. Why would we not be watching you? Like, but I mean, that's because we're buddies, though. Like,
good to know.
Oh no,
good to
like,
know.
I'm sure anybody who's buddies with someone's watching, but yeah, I don't know.
Even like Nick would have brought an audience to it. Like, of the teams up there, the only team that I want that I might watch again would be the Utah Jazz, because they were like really loud, really energetic, and just really into the game when they were playing. But like, the rest of that stuff, like, might not watch Dimes play again just because, like, wasn't that crazy? It was like the same stuff I've seen him do on his stream for the most part. Just 5-out, play ISO ball. Like, I don't know. And then the camera, I don't like the broadcast camera. I saw
broadcast
he
trash.
do, what's his name? Famous Enough.
Yeah,
he said that they do broadcast because that's what people that don't play 2K might be used to when they watch an actual basketball game. But to me, 2K has a large audience. Like, they should be targeting the massive 2K audience that doesn't give a fuck about this league, and maybe put it in 2K camera. Like, I don't think the camera makes that much of a difference. I know the Madden tourney tried the broadcast camera once. That shit was trash. Nobody wants to watch that shit. Those games look terrible in broadcast. Put that shit in 2K and, like, let's rock out.
I mean, the games definitely look better in the 2K camera. That's what it's built for, playing and seeing the whole floor. But I wonder, back end of things, how many people actually play on broadcast? Because, like, I used to play on broadcast back in the day, in, like, 2007.
I thought you were a Nazi. I really did. I thought something was wrong with you. I really did.
Really? I mean, there are definitely people that play on broadcast. Like, people definitely do. But, like, once I found 2K cam, it's like, okay, no going back. Like, this is crazy. This is way better. So, I wonder if back end they see how many people play on that still, maybe.
The thing is, broadcast used to be the generic one, so a lot of people didn't know any better. They didn't change it, right? But then when 2K started making the 2K cam generic, or when my career came out in 2012? 2011 was the first year of my career, some shit like that. When that came out, 2K cam was the one there, and everyone's like, oh, this is a lot better, so they started using that. So I guess if you started playing the game before 2K cam was, like, prominent in the generic, then, yeah, broadcast was the one you used. But, like, the game looks so much better on 2K cam. The floor spacing looks so much better. Like, you can't really tell if someone's that open. Yeah, like, you can't tell if someone's that open on broadcast. Or, like, if someone gets a crazy ankle breaker. You can't tell that much on broadcast compared to 2K cam. But in general, the league's production, day one, I was watching day one, then day two, then a lot of day three. And I didn't get to see, like, the playoffs, like, the championship games or whatever. But they really upped the production from day one to day two. Like, I remember I was just talking to Berg about it, and I was like, yo, they need to do this, this, and this. Like, they're showing a bunch of people's faces, but I don't know their names. Like, I don't know who the fuck I'm looking at.
And then they
like,
did that
day two, day two, they, like, made a bunch of ups to the presentation of it. So it's like they're already making changes in the right direction. I was pretty impressed, honestly. Like, I thought I wasn't going to like the broadcast. I thought I wasn't going to like the commentators and all that, but I actually did.
The commentators doing a good job. They know what
like, I feel like they did a really good job.
I hate that shit.
I was honestly impressed.
Like, I hate trying to hear some fucking pro commentators on, like, a fucking video game. Like, to me, they don't bring no personality to that shit, in my opinion. Like, that shit's
when
so
they had that
bland
one guy
dry.
do the tournament, it was pretty funny. The funny guy, Hannibal Lecter, I think his name is, or whatever.
Hannibal Buress.
Oh, that
Hannibal Buress. It was Hannibal Lecter. Is that the killer?
That's like a freaking, that's some villain bad guy.
That's the killer guy, yeah. But Hannibal Buress, he was pretty funny when he did it. That was cool, but he
was high as shit.
Like, I watched some less informal Madden tourneys where, like, they've had some broadcasters that knew the game, knew what they were talking about, but, like, it was also more relaxed, and they were getting jokes off. Like, I'm tired of seeing these motherfuckers that went to broadcast school come talking about fucking video games that they don't even fucking play. Like it's rocket science. Like,
that's
fuck out of here with that shit.
So you'd rather have, like, people, like, funny people from the community doing that shit?
No, not even that. I just rather it be more relaxed instead of some uptight suit-ass broadcast that's, like, just trying to make it sound like it's actual basketball. Like,
I'd definitely rather see, like, I'd rather see LD2K on there, too. Like I'd rather see him
like, I think LD would be better.
Guy who
like,
knows the game,
a lot more informed,
knows the community.
Yeah.
I'd much rather hear, like, one of those guys up there than I would. But I still think it's pretty good, though. Like, it's not that bad.
Yeah. No, it's solid. I
liked it.
Commentators.
Yeah,
it would be cool to hear the players more, I think, too. But obviously, they'd be swearing and shit, I guess.
Bro, it was hilarious when they brought into the players. Like, I remember I was talking to Kuda after one of his games. I was like, yo, it was funny as shit when y'all were up 7 and Goofy was, like, ripping y'all a new one. Like, he was yelling at all y'all. He's like, what, you heard that? Like, he didn't even know he was being, like, recorded or that was on the stream. I enjoyed that, though. Like, I liked hearing the team dynamic more. And they didn't do that at all the first day, but they brought that in the second day, so there'll probably be more of that in the future.
Yeah, it's cool to see them changing and evolving. And, again, I think we talked about this off podcast that a lot of people probably now are looking at like, damn, man, I wish I had, maybe done the Pro-Am and tried to do this. And people probably like, damn, this is really cool. This is a great opportunity for them, and it really is. I mean, it's an awesome opportunity, and I think it's really fun to watch.
It was a good opportunity. Like, wow.
Yeah, some people did.
You see him on the stage, you see the lights on him, and it's like, oh man, that's cool. Like, what did you expect it to be? Like
I don't know. I mean, I assume people didn't expect it to be that high production.
What did you? you thought the NBA,
NBA
was gonna put off some half-ass shit?
I knew it'd be pretty well put together. I said this. I kind of surprised they're not playing like almost. I mean, I don't want to say an arena because I don't think it has that following yet. But they might be one day, I guess. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. That'd be cool to see an arena actually.
Shake is right though. There are hella people been like, "Oh, I should have went for this. I should have went for this." But like,
definitely saw
Bergenot been known that this shit was gonna be a crazy opportunity.
Yeah, like
good pay, just good opportunity.
We've been talking about this day one. We've been talking about this.
Mad dudes creeping on 2K now after they seen the league going. They try to get ready for next year. Give me a break.
I still find it funny when someone mainstream like tweets about it or like puts it on Facebook or something. ESPN posted about it. And, man, people are salty in the comments, man. Like,
really?
Dude's like, ha, still can't get out of the mom's basement. But, like, these guys are, again, being housed and getting paid $30,000
the dude about ESPN, when he was talking about it, he did not seem that interested or engaged. He seemed like he couldn't believe he was doing that goofy shit, talking about NBA 2K highlights and shit.
When he was talking about Hood, he's cool, like, he dropped 46 points.
It was kind of cool, though. It was nice seeing that on there, though. Like, it was like, oh, cool. I mean... Again, some people are like, man, they don't show no hockey, but like people are like, they don't show enough of this sport, and we're getting more of this. Like, really? But
like,
I thought it was kind of cool.
If you're in the league though, like being on ESPN, like that'd be so dope. Like that'd be crazy.
That's definitely cool. I'm sure they loved it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like where it's headed. And again, you talk about the improvements from day 1 to day 2. I think you'll see more of that probably, and we'll probably see some more things. Especially this was only the kickoff tournament. As they got their games and they got a whole bunch of stuff, and then again the other tournaments and the playoffs, I think we'll see a lot more stuff, and the production value probably can only go up. I'd say. So pretty
also,
cool.
I've seen a lot of Madden dudes be like, "Man, I really wish there was a Madden league like that," because I guess they really like the financial security of making $35K in 6 months and having your housing covered. Like a lot
I think
of
they
Madden
also
dudes.
like I mean, it's probably pretty nice not having to pay bills. Like you don't think that's nice?
Yeah,
I mean, security in general is nice, and a lot of online stuff doesn't have any security at all. Most doesn't. And like YouTube,
the
not
upside
much
is big in it too. With those tournaments in Madden, like only one dude gets paid really. With these, I mean, a couple guys do. Sometimes the top 2, 3, but like with this, it's a whole team.
You're like,
and then
with
there's
the Madden
multiple
to
tournaments.
consistently earn out, you have to be like elite. But with this, like if you're picked, you don't even have to.
You just got to make a
elite,
roster, to be honest.
You just got to make the roster. So I guess they like that security. Then I also wonder about the end, like how much are these players actually gonna earn for like this 6 months?
It's gonna be a good amount.
With, like the winnings and stuff. If you're on a good team, like what's your earning
potential?
Like?
It should be 6 figures. It definitely could be 6 figures.
Too. Like they might knock at 6 figures, which is pretty crazy for playing a video game.
And I'm sure guys, we'll see more of guys doing behind the scenes stuff, becoming YouTubers and stuff like that. I'm sure. I mean, I haven't seen too much of it yet. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but I'm sure
there's nothing.
There has to be more.
I think they might just be comfortable. Like they made the league, they gladly made the league. I don't think anybody's thinking, okay, now is my chance to use this as like a launching pad to get some socials going.
That's awfully depressing. That's really depressing. Like you really could do a great job with that. Like,
easy. Like
I don't know how much time they have though. Because this stuff obviously does take time.
I mean, well, Kuda's the only YouTuber in the league, and he isn't even just posting tons of content.
He's posted a couple things. Yeah, he's posted a couple things.
Like he's posted with 2 or 3 videos, right?
Yep. And he's done some tweets about it, and he's had some content up on there. But yeah.
And like his shit, like if you were a Joe Blow in like the fucking league, and you saw him post 3 videos while he's been in it so far, like you wouldn't even know where to start from with your first video. Looking at Kuda's produced ass videos and shit.
Yeah, he's making movies pretty much, so yeah. That's true.
I'm also surprised no one's streaming either, though. Like, no one's streaming from the league either, really.
None of the teams, really?
Well,
I thought the teams might have been streaming
with
once.
that, the build of the game, they didn't have the build. So they were playing, like, all-star team-up and whatever when they were screaming other teams.
So even then, outside the build, like, come back to the crib and stream. Like, people want to see how y'all living. People want to know what y'all up to. People want to know how the city treating you. Like, I might not be looking for it, but I haven't seen any of it from.
Yeah, I don't.
Bro,
I feel
it's
like
not out there.
It's not out there. You shouldn't have to look for it. It should be out there. Yeah.
Like I ain't seeing no house tours. That's the shit I want to see. I want to see the house tours, like the team dynamic. I want to see all that stuff.
What they do in the off time, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy on one of the teams who was one of the top picks. I was like, "Yo, like you should jump on this. Like it's a good opportunity or whatever." I think he didn't respond. Like. It's crazy.
Like, you probably got that clout rejected button. Like,
Right.
you probably got
clout
rejected.
rejection.
It's not hurting me at all. Like,
I mean, it might be.
making
It might be.
him not
might
making
be.
videos isn't fucking up my bottom line. Like,
I'm telling you, I feel like everybody just, I'm glad I made the league. I'm getting this 35K.
Probably.
yeah.
They
focus
see
on
their
this, yeah.
main source
They
of
ain't-
income just being winning those games, I think.
they ain't
Which-
scheming for the
nothing wrong with
next
that.
35 plus. Yeah.
Talk that talk.
Right.
Probably should though.
Got to play the game though. Tips from YouTubers. Got to play the game. So I believe it starts Friday. We're gonna have more games for the 2K League. The official season starts, so each team will play a game against another team. I know Kuda's team, the Knicks, are going to be playing the Warriors, so that should be fun to watch. But moving on from that, we are now going to talk about new music. A bunch of new stuff has been dropping. I know Travis Scott dropped a song with Kanye and Uzi. Donald Glover also dropped a song. Ray Shremmer dropped their album. Post Malone dropped his stuff, I think like a week or two ago. But yeah, tons of new music. What you guys been listening to?
Wait, did
Post
we all
Malone,
listen to the
definitely.
Kanye track?
I did. I
the
did.
Kanye
I
and
listened
Travis
to.
Scott track?
I've listened to it
Yeah.
a couple times. Yeah.
Who had the
a couple
best verse
times.
on that?
I mean, I'm gonna say Kanye by default, but that's just because I'm a Kanye guy.
I don't know who had the best verse, but there was none that was like there was none where it's like, oh, this is whack. Like they all had good verses in my opinion.
Fuck
It
it,
was a good
I'll
song,
say
though.
it. Travis Scott verse was forgettable as fuck. Uzi, he wasn't saying shit either. He was just riding the pocket really well. And then Ye verse was fire. Like,
Yeah, like-
Ye verse was insane. Like, Coop said Ye verse was trash when we first
Bro, I
talked
saw
about
a
it.
bunch of people saying that.
Ye verse was, he was the only one saying anything. Like,
Yeah,
Travis and Uzi damn near said the same thing, and we're just talking about the Rolly and the big ass, rich ass watches. Like, we know they're rich.
People
Like,
be hating on Kanye. It's like a new trend now after that whole
Oh, yeah.
Trump thing.
bro, the
like,
hate Kanye
hand him
bandwagon
an
is
L.
so trash, and I'm
It's
even more
super
mad
trash.
that all y'all are gonna bump his next album like you don't hate him. Like
Like
y'all
they
are
definitely
trash.
will, and they're they really.
Bro,
will.
they gonna
That's the
bump
worst.
it, but they gonna act like they not bumping it. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they
bro, like
gonna
I
do it
saw
on woke.
mad people say Kanye ruined that song. Kanye ruined that song, just looking for retweets and shit. Like hell no.
So false. Kanye.
It's trendy
Kanye
to bash
really
Ye, but like, bro, Uzi rode the beat, the pocket of the beat amazingly well.
Yeah.
Travis didn't say much, honestly, and Ye, like, he the only person that has something at least like to say. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the Don Glover or the Ray, whatever that dude is. I don't even know
Ray
who that is,
Shremmer's
really.
album. You don't
I
know
don't-
who Ray
I don't-
Shremmer is?
Like, I mean, I know who he is, but like,
No. It's not he. It's a group.
All right,
There's
so
two
clearly
people.
I don't know who he.
There's
They
Sway
are. I
Lee,
don't,
and then there's Slim Jimmy.
all right,
Slim
I know
Jim,
who
whatever.
Sway is, but I don't really like. That.
You don't like Sway Lee?
Nah, that one song isn't that the same dude that on Post Malone's album on one of them
Yeah, he's on a
songs?
song on there.
Yeah, that song's not that good because of him, in my opinion.
Oh,
Not a
you
huge
are
fan.
trash.
No, I'm
That's
just not
Sway
a fan.
Lee. They have so many hits. Like I ain't got no type. Like
No,
that
they
was one of
definitely
the
have
first
great,
ones.
like tons of hits. Like Black Beatles was the recent
Black
one.
Beatles
Power
in the
Glide
City.
going crazy.
Power
I'm not gonna lie
Glide
though,
is-
those were kind of just like, eh.
You are unforgettable. Like that
Those are
was incredible. Like he carried that song.
Yeah, I don't know what that
like,
one is.
Yes, you
Unforgettable?
do. You
I
are
don't think
Oh,
unforgettable.
cut that out.
I don't think I know that one.
You've heard Unforgettable. Look it up right now. Like you've heard the beat. Like it's literally like the
definitely know
most popular
Unforgettable.
beat ever.
No, no,
Like
what is it called?
you don't like your ears. That's
That one.
crazy.
I never really cared for that one. It didn't make my playlist. Nope.
I don't
I don't
want to
know.
hear your playlist, bro. They
The
have
beat's
so
cool.
many
The beat
hits.
is the best part of that song. The beat is the best part of that song.
So, like
I don't
that
care
song,
about the lyrics.
somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
Um,
them. Like you're literally
you
you're
wild.
literally reassuring me right now. I don't know, but the Post Malone though, really
No
good.
flex zone. No flex zone.
I think I've played
Yeah,
that
like
song maybe
that?
3 times. It's cool, but like I'm just not a big fan. Like their new song drop or whatever. I'm probably not gonna listen. Like
Their new album drop. Then
Yeah.
they have that swang song. That's dog. Ray Shremmer got so many hits. Like their catalog is crazy.
you're acting like this is Kanye. Damn man, you,
Bro,
are
their
you, like,
catalog,
the
they
biggest
have
fan?
so many
like,
hits.
They have hits on hits on hits. Like,
Like-
they get a hit, like a monster hit each year.
I'll
at the
listen to
very
And the
Post
thing is,
Malone
they haven't
over
even
them
been
every day.
along.
Yeah, but I'm not
Bro.
really into like big hit songs usually. Like I don't know. I don't like usually like love just.
Post Malone is the
chart-topping
most
songs.
trendy hippie dude out right now. What are you talking about?
No. Post Malone's just trendy because he's good. Like that's why he's trendy. Like
What's your
his
favorite
songs
Post Malone
are chart
song?
hoppers. See, I don't just because of how good Candy Paint is so good. Like I could listen
That's,
to that
like, one
song
of the
all
number
day.
one
So
songs
good.
right now.
Lyrics in that are awesome. I don't know. I just really like Candy Paint. But like I've listened to probably all of his albums, and I don't want to say every song, but most of his stuff, and it's just good. It's good music, man. I like the vibes, I like the lyrics, and this new album's pretty much the same. I think how many tracks is there? I don't know the full number off the top of my head.
I think 14.
But I'd say about 80% of them I still listen to right now. Like I added them to a
18
playlist
actually
with my music, so yeah, I don't know. A couple of them were older, Psycho and again Candy Paint, because we had already
no
got
Candy
those
Paint ain't old.
I mean, we got it like a month.
Or
at
yes,
least a
it
couple
is. Yes,
months ago.
it is. You're right.
We got that a couple months ago. Like,
Rockstar as well.
Psycho, I think we got like last month, but yeah, Rockstar as well. So that's cool. I like those songs. So yeah, I don't know, really good album, in my opinion. Like 10 out of 10.
Ball for Me and Blame It On Me are the best songs of the album, other than Rockstar.
Super good song.
Blame It On Me is like such a like that song's amazing.
Do you like the Post Malone Berg? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't listen to his music.
Really? Wow. Oh, damn, you missing out. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, I don't think it's the best music to listen to in album form. Like if you just put some of his songs in a playlist on shuffle, it's super fire. But listening to like 18 songs of his in a row, like that just wasn't for me. So my first listen, I'm like, oh, this album isn't that good. But then I heard some of the other songs when I was just running through a playlist, and I was like, damn, like this song's fire, this song's fire. Like it's got some really good songs on there.
18 tracks on his album.
Yeah.
Bro, that's why I haven't listened to Ray Shrimmer's project. Like, I'm not listening to an 18-track project. Like, I'm not playing fucking scavenger hunt to find you decent
don't
songs.
Listen. I do hate that I have to sometimes do that with albums. Like, I don't like having to listen to a song and like write down. If he gets a hit or
a fire song, it'll eventually find my ear. But I'm not listening to the whole fucking project.
Yeah, true.
Like,
I mean, if Kanye dropped 20 songs, you listen to all of them. But whatever.
I mean,
that's
it's only
Kanye.
one GOAT. Like, sorry, he's the GOAT.
Kanye's one of the greatest artists of
all
our
right,
generation.
so what other artists will you listen to 20 songs in a row from? You doing it for Drake?
Yep.
Drake, Kendrick.
I wouldn't do it for Kendrick, probably. Sadly.
Cole might get that treatment too, but that's it. Like, that's it.
Gambino ain't getting it?
No.
Bino could probably get it too.
I like Gambino, but not that. Nah.
You did it with Migos. You listen to Culture too?
Who you talking to?
You.
I'm not talking to me.
I still ain't listened to that whole project. What are you talking about?
You haven't?
No.
I don't know who you talking to.
Thought
then.
you have.
I don't know who you talking
I thought you
to.
listened to that whole joint.
Right.
My bad.
I don't think I've ever made it past track 10. Like, I cut the album in half. I just disposed the second half of it, and I only listened
that
to, like,
album,
my
the
select
album
10
cut in
tracks.
half is hard, super hard.
So there's been some good music, but like I don't know. I'm excited for the summer again. That's when the new Kanye comes. That's what I'm excited for. I did see something though that I'm kind of hoping is not true. Apparently, like that dude with all the tattoos, 6ix9ine or whatever. Apparently, he might have a feature on Kanye's album. I'm hoping that's not.
Where'd you
true,
see that?
It's not on Twitter. Because like I just could
that.
care less for him or like a lot of the guys in that like scene, like the Lil Pump and all that. Like I don't really care. Like nah, like I'm not a huge fan of the music and the songs. I don't know. So I'm hoping that's not true. Like I just want my Kanye with my Kanye. Like throw on maybe Kendrick Lamar, maybe some Drake. Who knows, man? But John Legend even. But yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, there gotta be a banger with John Legend on
Like,
there. You're
like,
right.
that sounds lit to me.
Yeah,
But,
it does.
Yeah. Hopefully I just get Kanye with Kanye. Like, give me 20 tracks of Kanye. I don't care if he's swoop-diddy doopity whooping, and I'll take that. Like, low-key, that track's kind of fire now. I'm not gonna lie.
I told you it was fire. Stop playing.
Bro,
Like,
I just hope he's not on his like philosopher Kanye shit on there. Like I'm pretty sure he's going to be, but I hope he's not. Like I hope it's just like fire on fire on fire. Like I don't need him preaching some shit. Like I don't need that.
Cruel Winter will be fire. Whenever we get that, it might not ever come
That
out.
joint's
Let me be honest
never
with you.
dropping. Like
I'm so depressed that that's never gonna drop. Like
that should have
the
dropped the
best album
same
never
time
dropped.
the Cole and Kendrick collab gonna drop. The same time the Gambino Chance gonna
Damn.
drop. That shit never dropping, unfortunately.
How does no one like are there music reporters? Like how do they not ask him like, yo, are you ever dropping this album? Like it's been months since someone's asked him that. Like can we get Kanye to tweet about Cruel Winter? Like he's tweeting about everything. Can you tweet about Cruel Winter, man? Like dead ass, like a project y'all have been working on. Come on, man.
After Kanye listens to this episode of the EICast, I'm sure
Bro,
we can see some Cruel Winter tweets.
All right, let's talk some basketball, man. Let's do it. Like we got a lot of basketball stuff to talk about. So sit back, kick back, get your feet ready, and just chill. Because
Get
right
your
now,
feet ready. What?
yeah, like cross your feet, like put them up on a stool. Lay back, lie down on the couch.
Get your
just
feet
chill.
ready.
Yeah, like get off your feet. You never heard of that? Sit your feet back.
I've never heard of
Kick
get
back.
your feet ready. I've heard of
Right.
kick back, relax,
Yeah.
strap it down. I've never heard
you
of
gotta
get your feet
feet-
ready.
you gotta
take
get
your
your-
socks off or something. Stretch
Yeah,
your toes out.
undo your shoelaces.
Get the fungus out your
ready.
toes.
What? Why
I
you got
feel you.
fungus in your toes? What's wrong?
I
with you?
don't. I'm just telling.
Take a shower, you dirty motherfucker.
Right?
I
But
took a shower.
a lot of
this
stuff
morning.
going on right now. So we were talking a couple of things that I think we should talk on the podcast just because it's kind of interesting. But so LeBron swept the baby dinos, the Raptors. They're gone.
The baby
yeah.
dinos.
And like it wasn't even close. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like there was a couple close games, but man, they lost by
LeBron-
38 last night or something. 35-38. Like not even close. In an elimination game, in a game to get swept, you lose by like 30 plus. Like what is wrong with y'all?
LeBron
it was
owns Toronto.
What'd you say?
I said it. He owns Toronto. LeBronto. It's his shit. Toronto ain't got nothing on LeBron. He is now.
I mean, his
the
team
owner
played
of
well
the
this
city.
series too, though. Like we gotta say that they did play well this series. But
His helpers helped, but LeBron did what LeBron does. He was
the
amazing,
topic we wanted to
incredible.
cover here, though, is how many years can LeBron actually play for? Because again, this is LeBron James' 15th season. I think he's 33 or 34.
33.
How many more years can he do? I honestly think he could easily do 7 to 10 more years. I really do. And that might seem crazy. Again, what's the most someone's ever played in the NBA? It's probably 20-something years. Does Dirk have the longest? Or no?
No.
Because Dirk's going on like 20 years.
Kobe played 20 as well with some injuries. LeBron's only got 5 more until he gets to 20. He'd be, 38 when he got to 20?
All right, so
Yeah.
Robert Parrish played 21 seasons. KG played 21.
21. KG, yep. Paul Pierce, I think, was pretty close as well.
KG played 21, but, them last few seasons, he ain't played much.
True, he definitely didn't play much in the last few seasons.
I think that last season he didn't really play at all, to be honest.
If you
Yeah.
think LeBron playing another 10, he's not going to be playing a lot in those last few years.
I don't
I
think he's
still
playing
think-
another 10.
I think he will. I think he wants to play with his kid. I think that would be really
That's
cool to
not
see.
10, though. His kid don't got to be 23 to be in the league. That's 6 or 7.
I mean,
His kid's
well,
13 now, unless
we don't
they
know how
change the rules.
All right, we don't know how the rules are going to be, though. That's what I'm saying. They
Ain't
change
no way the
that
kid's
rule
gonna have
so
to
often.
be 23 by the time he's in there, though. Ain't no way the kid's gonna be.
But he
23
might
They
by
change
the
the
time
rules
he's in
too
the
often.
league.
This is
Well,
crazy.
they're
The
trying
rule,
to change
a rule
the rule
change
right
is
now.
coming in the next 5
coming.
years or so.
It's definitely
but there's
coming,
no way
yeah.
you're gonna have to Ow, fuck! There's no way you're gonna have to graduate college.
What'd you do? Just step on something?
I was just playing with something and I hurt myself.
Should have got your
there's-
feet ready.
There's no way they're gonna be graduating college to play in the league. So in about LeBron's kid's 13 now. In at 7 years, 8 most, LeBron's kid's gonna be in the league. By then, LeBron will be 40, 41. Vince Carter's 41 right now. I think LeBron will play with his kid.
I definitely think he would. Again, even if he's not playing as the LeBron James.
Where did
that he
y'all
is
get
now,
this story from that LeBron wants to play with his kid? Did he say that?
I saw this.
I think
he might
it's
have
a
said it,
rumor.
but
I don't
it's
know.
It's an old thing. I'd seen it a while back. I mean, why wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to play with your kid in the NBA. How cool would that be?
He been playing
That
with
would
his
be-
kid for 13 years now. Like what?
No. But I'm
Dog,
saying
but
in
handing
the
the rope,
NBA.
handing the ropes to your kid would be so hard.
In the
that'd be
NBA,
fire.
that's crazy. That's
telling
so
me that
cool.
wouldn't be fire?
That's not gonna
that-
be LeBron's ropes to hand. If he plays another 7 years, he's gonna be washed. You can't hand it when you're washed.
All right, but wait. Who's
Dog,
to
Kobe
say, though,
dropped
he
60 in his last
that
game.
motherfucker
I hate-
was washed the rest of the year. He was washed.
I hate to
He was
break it to you,
trash.
Berg, but who's to say he really can't do this for another 5 years? Like 5, 6, 7
Father
years.
Time.
All right,
Bro,
but Father Time
everyone
with Brady,
says that
where's-
though.
where's
No one
Brady
thought
at?
LeBron could do what he
There are
did this
athletes
year, but he had his
defying
most
time.
efficient season ever.
he's having-
everyone's
yeah, he's playing
eventually it's
crazy
gonna
right
catch
now.
up to him. Eventually it's gonna catch up to him. It hasn't yet. It may eventually, but I don't even know, man. He may have 5 more good years left in the tank.
Motherfucker could get injured tomorrow, and the entire trajectory of his career could change.
All right, but he's never been injured, so I doubt that's gonna happen. I'm gonna take the odds on that one.
That's not working in his favor. Like, motherfucker could still get injured. Like, the playoffs is physical. Motherfucker could go to fucking Boston and get fucked up. Like, you never know.
But
Bane's gonna throw a haymaker, concussed, out forever.
I mean, well, he could get a concussion or something, but that's not something that keeps you out forever. Like you come back from that.
You get a bad enough concussion, you gone. But
I don't think in today's age. Not in today's age, unless you're a little bit older. I think maybe.
That
I don't know.
motherfucker's old.
He's 33.
He's
Come on,
33.
stop
Oh,
it.
that's old for an athlete.
No,
Old as
no.
shit.
Vince Carter is old. Vince Carter is old.
Dirk-
Carter's
Like,
fucking
he's old.
grandfather in NBA.
Like
Bron is
those
old
two
as
is
shit.
old. But like y'all like LeBron James like 40 already. Like he definitely
Bro,
has
LeBron,
another
like-
5-6 years. Come on, man.
how many you think you got, bro?
4
Burke said
5
3
max.
earlier. Yo,
or 5?
now he changing it. Now he upping
That's,
it. Okay.
No, that's what I said earlier. I said his next deal would probably be 4 years, and that
You
might
did
be
say
his last
that,
deal.
yeah. I still think he does the 2-year deals just because like that's what people do
That
in the NBA
seems
to
to
get
be
the most
what
money.
he does. He like for whatever reason they always say like, oh, he's doing a 2-year deal so he can get the Supermax in 2 more years. Like I feel like they've been saying that for like 5 years now.
They do-
Like,
they do say
they've been
that,
saying
yeah.
about him and Durant for like 5 years. Like okay, they're gonna take this 2-year deal.
Well, Durant's
but
not
then
going to
their
do that
next
anymore
deal-
because they want the cap space. They want to play with all
Yeah.
the superstars.
Durant
So that's
apparently
kinda-
is gonna opt out of this contract he's
Yeah.
in now and
He's going to try
restructure.
and make even less money. They're always trying to make less money now, just to play with a better team and have better title odds. But yeah, I don't know. I think he's still got plenty of gas left in the tank. And again, I'm hoping he goes out west. Oh boy, them Rockets. Ooh, that would be crazy to see. I'd love to see something like that. But I guess I am biased, obviously. But yeah,
You're
I think he's
always
still got a
doing
long
that
time
shit.
left.
Stop putting your Celtics bias into everything, Shake. Fuck.
You're telling me you wouldn't want to see him play with James Harden and Chris Paul? That'd be
I
awesome.
think I'd rather have him on the Sixers, honestly. 'Cause I feel
Oh my
like the
God.
Rockets are already working with the
with
dynasty.
Ben
with just
Simmons and his oh my goodness,
Ben
You can't-
Simmons, Embiid, Fultz, Saric.
Ben
That'd be
Simmons can't
crazy.
even make a jump shot. You want him to
That'd
play
be
with another?
crazy.
When he came back and was old as shit,
I
No,
did.
was
No, I was just
like
too
five-
young.
I was
just
5.
too young.
Like-
Just too young. Yeah, I was just too young. I didn't watch
in
much basketball back
2003
then.
you were too young, babe.
I was 5 years old.
In 2003, I was 10. Yeah, like you're acting
You
like
didn't watch
old?
basketball at 10?
You old as
No,
shit.
I
Wait,
didn't watch basketball
You were
till
10 in
about 14.
2003?
I
You're
didn't watch any-
26?
I'm not 26. What? What's wrong with your math?
2003 was okay. You're 25.
Almost. Yeah, I turned 25 in like 10 days.
Damn,
yeah,
you're old as
my
shit.
birthday's this month.
Damn,
Golly,
you
that
fucking,
motherfucker's
you like a
old.
fucking fossil.
Yeah, I'm a
Jordan was
quarter.
averaging 20 when his old ass came back.
I mean, 20's pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean,
20 solid, but I'm not sure how efficient it was or if he was
I guess
a force
now
on
in the
defense
league-
at all.
yeah.
No, 20 solid as fuck. Like
20 's
if-
still
if
solid
LeBron's
now in the
giving you
league.
20
Yeah,
and
20 's
40.
still solid.
I'll take that 20 from Bron if it's efficient. And bro, Bron is barely playing defense now. Like people,
All right,
were
he
so
definitely
shook
isn't getting
and,
back.
play-
He's
he
definitely
was-
not getting
They were
back.
so shook when they saw that pick of LeBron not running back on a fast break. He's been
Yeah.
doing that for like a year or two now.
He definitely
Like,
does that, but I mean, but it also makes the other plays make up for when he does make that block. I mean, I'm sure he has to preserve some
Yeah,
energy.
like he saves his energy for offense and for late in
saves
game
it.
situations.
Yeah.
Like, I
And
don't know.
again, usually works out for him.
It'll be
mean,
interesting to
he's-
see though how his game continues to develop and
It
changes
will.
as he gets older.
And I mean, he's changed his game as he played. He used to just not have that 3 ball. Now he's got a deadly 3 ball. Oh my goodness, it's deadly.
You say it's
he
deadly
relies
now?
on it. It's deadly, super deadly.
got a strap
super
now.
Deadly.
All right.
So, but that happened. The Raptors got swept. What do we think of the Raptors now? What do they do from here? You had a 60
The
win team.
Raptors aren't who we thought they were. Like I didn't watch a single game of that series. I knew
Yeah,
what was gonna
I
happen.
didn't think they'd get swept though.
The
I didn't
Raptors
think they'd
been
get swept,
sad.
man.
Like, what?
I thought they'd win a game or two, man. That's depressing. Not winning a game. I mean, they really could have had game 1. They should have won that game. They choked. They definitely choked in this series. But that's, man, I don't know. Not a Raptors fan, but man, that would be depressing. Just because, what do you do? Like they had
Blow that
the
bitch up.
pieces. I mean, I guess that's your only option. But
They
like,
don't
There's a
have
lot of
the
people saying
pieces.
that. What can
They-
get for their
Yeah.
pieces if they blow it up? Though?
Nah, I'm not saying they're gonna get that much in return, but this being average should not do shit in the playoffs. It's a never-ending cycle.
I mean, it's not
They
really
ain't never
being
gonna do
average if
shit.
they were the number 1 seed. Like that's not
That
average.
shit's being average. If you can't make it past the second round, it's
Bro.
being average. Sorry, it's true.
I don't
Well,
know
that's
if
just-
they're average.
And
If
with
they're
the-
They're not-
forever just one player away. Like they're one player away,
Yeah.
maybe still.
Bro, but the one player away they are is they're a superstar away. They're not like a role guy away. They're
Okay, but
like
you
I
don't
know
blow it
people
up
were
when you're
saying
one team
I saw
away.
someone
You don't blow
I
that
saw
up.
someone on Twitter. saw someone on Twitter who was like, "Oh, when they trade for the when they trade for Kawhi Leonard, they're gonna be fine." It's like trading for Kawhi Leonard isn't as simple as, "Oh, I want Kawhi Leonard, let's fucking get him." No, you have to give up so many assets that they don't have to get Kawhi Leonard. It's not that fucking easy. That one player they are away, they would have to make a trade for that player because they don't have the cap room to do it with what they're paying Kyle Lowry, with what they're paying DeRozan, with what they're paying Ibaka, with what they're paying Valanciunas. They
the
can't
Thunder
do that.
got Paul George pretty easily. Like, I hate to break it to you, like
For
they got him
1
pretty
year,
easily.
and it wasn't easily. They gave away a budding star in Oladipo and a good
Oladipo
young
was not
player.
a budding star there, though. Like, he
Oladipo's
wasn't
a
star
fucking
there.
budding star.
No,
I
not
bet
there.
you
He's a
was gonna
star
be
now.
nice.
He's a star
He's a
now.
star
but he actually
now.
That
wasn't
means
a
he was
star.
budding.
But he was
But
not
they
a
also
star there.
they also gave up the 7th pick in the previous year's draft for
They gave
1
up
year
2
of Paul
role
George.
players.
That's
They gave up
1
a couple
year.
role
That's
players.
1 year of Paul George, who wanted out of Indy, who said he was leaving. You don't know. They got him on a bargain. That was a bargain
Kawhi
deal.
Leonard didn't say he wanted out. Like, it's pretty
You're
obvious.
not. No
wants
one's gonna
out.
get.
Like,
No one's gonna get Kawhi Leonard on a bargain like that. Like, you're not gonna get Kawhi on a bargain like that. No.
Trades. People always think they're gonna get way more than they get. I feel like on these trades, like very often, do you get like?
Bro,
4
did you see how much the
first-round
Bulls
picks?
got for Butler?
They didn't get that much for Butler.
Are you serious?
What did they get? They got
Who
Chris
did
We
they
Dunn.
got
and
Chris
Levine?
Dunn, the 4th pick from
Chris
the previous
Dunn,
year.
Zach
We got
Levine, and
Zach
like a pick.
Levine, a budding superstar, and we got Lowry
Budding
Markkinen,
where?
one of the best rookies in the league. Budding where? Are you serious?
All right, but
Budding
that's
where?
that's
We
a
got a
draft pick, though.
ton.
It's a
We got a
pick, though.
ton.
That's not a ton.
You think the Raptors have that much to offer?
For a
No,
first- for
they
an
don't have that much to
all-NBA
offer.
player, for an all NBA player, you're acting like you got a ton back. Like you
We
did not get
did.
an all NBA player
We
back.
got a ton
Lauren
back.
Markkinen right
Dude,
now is not an all man. You didn't get that. back.
Lowry is going. Dude, do you see how nice Lowry is? He set records. He was the second 7-footer ever in the history of the fucking
Why are you
NBA to make
yelling?
100 threes.
Why are you
ever.
screaming? Yeah, why are you screaming?
Yo, he at his
Because-
parents' house. He ain't at the apartment
Yeah.
no more. That
Right.
motherfucker getting loud.
He's getting loud.
Doug, I'm just saying the Raptors can't just trade for a Kawhi Leonard. Like, that's not gonna happen.
No. But I
that
hate to break it to
core
you.
is
Like,
never gonna
Larry
win.
Markkinen's
No,
not even in the Rookie of the Year runnings. Like, let's keep it real here.
Because
Bake's right,
player,
though.
good rookie.
Like,
But he's not
they
even in the
traded
running.
the All NBA player and they didn't get that back. Bake's right.
And like that's usually how it works. Like
The Bulls
you
got a
get
ton
future,
back. I disagree.
You get future potential.
I disagree.
in
but-
the NFL, if you trade a Hall of Famer and don't get a Hall of Fame player back, you lost that trade.
Yeah.
The other
exactly.
thing is though, also when you make that
don't
trade,
usually get as
if-
much back.
In my opinion, in my thoughts are when you trade an all-star, you are kind of waving the white towel and saying, okay, we're gonna be bad. That's what the
Okay,
Bulls
but
were
why
doing
would they
when
wave the
traded
white
Jimmy
towel when they're
Butler.
one away? They're one star.
They're
Apparently.
not one star away because they don't have the assets to trade for that one star.
You don't think if they had Kawhi Leonard, they would have fared off much better in this series?
Yes, but what are they going to give up to get Kawhi Leonard, Shake?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Exactly.
I mean,
they
I
don't
really
have
don't
the
know.
pieces. They don't have the pieces to trade for a Kawhi Leonard.
I
they
mean,
don't have the
teams
cap
can-
space
no,
to
see,
sign
don't do
Spurs
that.
Paul
wave
George.
the white flag and say
Yeah.
they're going to rebuild like
Exactly.
the Bulls.
Yes,
Yeah.
need
okay.
the world
If they
to get
do
You
that,
don't need the world.
But
Exactly.
Berg, the reason why that worked is
It could be
because the
first-round picks
Timberwolves,
in the future.
the Timberwolves had a bunch of young assets to trade. They had a lottery pick. They had a young player in Chris Dunn, who was the 5th pick in the draft from the previous year, and they had a young player who
All right, but you're acting like
has
it's
star
impossible to get a
potential
lottery pick,
in
like
Zach
a
Levine.
mid-range lottery pick. Not
To
impossible
get the
to get
7th
10th
pick in the
overall.
draft this year, Shake, you know how much trade value the 7th pick in the draft this year has? It has crazy value.
You talk about that Brooklyn pick, bro. Oh my
No,
goodness.
I'm not talking about the Brooklyn pick. I'm talking about what the Bulls had, what the Bulls got for Jimmy Butler. And Kawhi Leonard is a better player than Jimmy Butler. The Spurs are going to want more for him. And I don't
they might
know if
not
the
want more of
Spurs...
him because they might not get it because again he's got the
You don't
leverage
think the
in this
Spurs can
situation.
get-
He's also
No.
coming back from an injury, too.
Exactly.
And, bro, a lot of people think Kawhi is like a system player. Like, a lot of people
There's
think
gonna
No,
be
they
that
don't.
too. There's gonna be that
NBA
too.
NBA front offices know Kawhi is that dude. They don't think he's a system player just as you do.
A lot of people in the
A
league
lot of
think
people
he's
know
a
how
system
good
player.
Popovich's system is. I don't think he's a system player, but they know he's performing really well in their system, and it might be a little different when he's not in that system.
Having one of the best defenders in the NBA who could also score 25 points a game, that system, stop it.
I'm not saying he's a system, but I just think he's in a very good system.
So like
which
Kawhi
definitely
Leonard
helps him.
before he got injured was a top 7 tops player in the NBA, and he's still like young, like he's not old.
Yeah,
He's like
I
25,
mean, but he also
26.
doesn't really want to play in San Antonio. It looks like it kind of looks like he gave
That's
up
not
on him. I don't know
known.
if that's the
That's
case, but
rumors.
You say that's
I just-
rumors. You say that's rumors, but what just went down there? He's not even on the freaking floor. He's not sitting with his team.
There could be
He's not in the
reasons
building.
for that.
He is nowhere to be found. And with injured players, that's not how it usually goes.
I'm pretty sure that's not a rumor like that. It's like fact he wants out of San Antonio.
Like, I hate to break it to you.
That's not
Kyrie
fact.
Irving and Gordon Hayward are sitting courtside. They are in Boston. They are training at Boston facilities.
Hayward wasn't with the team for a lot of the time because he was doing stuff to heal, like doing training stuff.
He was doing a decent amount of rehab at other
Just
places,
because
but
we-
he is here. And he
But
has
just
been
because
here.
we don't know what Kawhi is doing doesn't mean he automatically is away from the team. I'm not
There's
saying he
sources
wants to
around
be
the
there.
league that let
There's
you
been a
know
lot of
what's up.
sources. There's
I'm
been
not saying he
lots of
wants to be
things.
there. I'm not saying he doesn't. I don't know, but I don't think it's fair to say that Kawhi
I
is
do.
definitely out of there and that someone's gonna get him on a bargain because I don't think the Spurs are gonna give him.
I
up
didn't say
for
they're
a
going to get him
bargain.
a bargain. I'm just saying if they got him,
Yes, but
if they
they're
can't
not
get
gonna
him,
get
why
him.
blow it up?
They're not because they can't get him. The
You're
Raptors
saying they can't, but they
cannot
could.
get Kawhi.
Like everybody says,
Shake,
like,
who can they
teams can't
trade
get
for
this.
him? Who can
Bro,
they trade
I don't
for him?
know. I don't know.
Exactly,
I'm
because
not
they
an
don't
NBA
have
GM,
the pieces to trade
but there
for
are
him.
pieces and
They
picks.
don't.
They could
Shake,
trade
they
5
don't.
first-round picks in the future
They
years
don't have the
from
pieces to do
2020 to freaking 2025, and they could probably get him. Like, you
They
could
don't
always
have the
trade
pieces
first-round
to
picks.
trade.
I hate to break it to
They
you.
don't have the pieces to trade for Kawhi Leonard. That's not going to happen. I think they should blow it up because I don't think that core is ever going to win.
Hey, what's
anything. On to the next one. Stan Van Gundy screwed over the Pistons, and now he is out. Yeah, he left as he was like essentially like the team president / GM and the head coach. So he was doing everything for that organization, including trading for a mega contract in Blake Griffin to put him alongside Andre Drummond and not win anything at all. Yeah, I feel like he just like screwed him over and now he's out of there, which is crazy.
But did he get fired or did he just leave?
I think he wanted to leave. I think it was like a mutual agreement. I'm pretty sure what happened was they wanted him to just be the coach and hire like a GM to run the day-to-day operations or whatever, and he didn't want to do that. So he's just like, I'm out of here. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Doesn't sound that like crazy. Like I don't know how that's really screwing him. Like
No. I don't think they screwed him. I think he screwed them.
no, I'm saying I don't know how that's screwing him. Like they're like he's screwing them.
How did he
Like,
screw
how?
the Pistons? The Pistons were bad before he got there, and they're still bad
Yeah.
now. Nothing lost.
They're,
Nothing gained.
except
terrible-
now they
he
have
made
some
a
superstar
terrible-
players. They do have Blake Griffin now. Didn't have him.
Blake Griffin's a superstar because of his name. He's not that efficient anymore. He's always injured. Tobias Harris was playing just as well, or almost
Bro,
as
you
well
put
as
on your
Blake was.
haterade shades today, man. You
No, I'm
depressing
just
this
telling it
up.
how it is.
They got to pay
They
somebody
also-
to pay him
They
Blake Griffin.
also traded. They
Yeah.
also traded a first round pick. Now
There's
they
definitely worse
essentially-
players to play.
It's
to
crazy.
pay.
That was a terrible trade. Their organization's run
I
terribly.
mean, I don't think it was a
wasn't
good
a good
trade,
trade, but they've been bad for a minute. So like,
Yeah.
it wasn't a good trade, dude. It wasn't.
I don't
no
think
one
it was
said
the
it
worst
was
trade.
good. They just
You're
they've
acting
been
like
bad, and they're still
you're
bad.
acting like it was a
nothing
terrible
changed.
trade.
They
Yeah,
had
like
a chance, in my opinion, to do something in the future with.
they got a
Drummond
good
as the
player on a
center.
big deal, and
You thought
again,
Drummond was gonna be their big centerpiece?
No.
of the team?
I didn't
Yeah,
think he was
right?
going to be the centerpiece, but they had a pick. They had young talent in Tobias Harris. He was having his best year of his career. He's still young. I think he's 25.
Okay, so they traded him for Blake Griffin,
25,
young
old
player.
as shit.
Blake Griffin's older than him, and Blake Griffin's injury prone, and Blake Griffin's on like one of the biggest contracts in the NBA.
just don't like
now
Blake
they have
Griffin,
no.
it sounds like.
No, I like Blake Griffin. I'm just telling it
Doesn't
how
sound
I
like
think
you
it
do.
is. I think they traded away their possibility at a future to try to win now, and they sucked after they got
They
Blake
could still
Griffin, so they
trade Blake
couldn't
Griffin
win now.
though. They could still trade him. Like teams
I don't
would
think
want
Blake Griffin had that much trade value with that big contract. Sorry, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know specifics of what value yet because I'm not an NBA GM, but I feel like Blake Griffin's got some decent value.
You gotta start a My League series. You be passionate
right?
about that shit.
Right? This man passionate about
Rebuilding
that.
the Raptors, go for it. Fuck.
Right?
I'm gonna trade everyone away.
Bro, you wild. What about the rest of the NBA playoffs though? Because what y'all think of them Celtics, man? Like, hate to break it to you, like
Playoff out.
Everybody was on them Philly 76ers, but right now where we stand, it's a 3-1 series lead for the Celtics, and I don't think anyone really would have predicted that. I don't even know what I said. Did I say Celtics in 6? I feel like I said that, but it could be 6, could be 5 if they can close it tonight. If you listen to the podcast on Wednesday, but hopefully they can get that done, man. Celtics have looked really good this series, and Sixers really haven't. Ben Simmons looked terrible that one game. He made another mistake too, that one game where he shot that ball. and he could have just
Where he
held
missed the
onto it.
fucking wide open dunk.
Yeah, he made that mistake
And then
too.
they lost in overtime. This
Yeah,
should be a
that was
2-2
embarrassing
series.
for them. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
crazy.
No,
This has been a close-ass-
All right, so now you're gonna play this should be this, and this.
Yes.
If we're doing
That's
that,
the
then
because
game
you
plan?
play.
the Pacers
you
should have won
always
the first
play-
round if we're really playing that
Okay.
game. Like if you really want to do that,
you can
the
say
Pacers-
that. I don't care.
And then,
I don't give
and
a
then
fuck.
your sad Raptors probably would have beat them, and like
I don't even know about that. Them Pacers
I think
look
they
nice.
Raptors
Them
probably
Raptors
would've
sad
beat
as
them.
shit too.
That's are running into LeBron. That's their problem. But
Raptors sad
we're not
as
playing
shit.
the
That's
this
their
should
problem.
be a. It's a 3-1 lead for the Celtics. All right,
Talk that
that's what
talk.
it is. Let's keep it real. They played well. Celtics have made the winning plays in that last game. Not the one that was kind of fishy with the refs and everything, and they lost. But the game before that, with the confetti, they made winning plays. Like so, the Sixers made some good plays too. Bellinelli hit that shot. If it was a 3, they would have won. It wasn't though. Foot was clearly on the line. That confetti drop. That was ridiculous. I hate when teams drop confetti for just playoff wins. I said this before. When the Warriors or not, was it the Warriors or the Spurs? I don't know. It might have been. I don't think it was the Warriors. It couldn't have been the Warriors. No way. I really hope it wasn't. But some West team did it, and I was like, why is there confetti dropping? But yeah, that should be saved for the NBA Finals. Like confetti dropping, like it's getting. There's no way they used to do this. Like it's ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know. Celtics are looking good. Hoping they can complete this series. They really need to, and then that LeBron is gonna be a tough one, man. I don't know. So trying to get that win, closing out at home where they're a lot better. They've yet to lose at home. Nick, do you think the 76ers can come back? Anything on that?
I hope so. I think the series has been closer than a lot of people think.
It's been close.
What was it? Game 2, the Sixers had like 20 or 30 point lead, and the Celtics just came
they had a 20 point
firing
lead.
back.
Yeah,
Duh,
I
but
mean,
it
that's
was
what the
like
Celtics do, though. That's what they do.
Like,
They've done
I
that
feel
all year.
like the
That's what
Sixers
we
have
do.
so much. You're not whatever.
He is now.
You said last week the Sixers were winning in 6. You're
No, I
big
didn't.
trash.
No, I
yes,
didn't.
you did.
No,
yes,
I
you did.
didn't.
I don't think he would do that.
I wish I was
don't think he
editing
would
this
do that.
episode
Been a
because I would have
Sixers-
put that in.
I've been a Celtics fan.
You're a liar.
I don't think he
You
would do
are
that
a
because
liar.
playoff Al. But
Talk
Al
that
Horford's
talk.
been really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyways,
low-key,
anyways.
he earned his money this series. Like he earned it last series too. Like he's been really good, man. Like Al Horford. A lot of people sleep on him and hate him, but like low key, I said a while ago, like better than Andre Drummond. Where is Andre Drummond right now? At home, exactly. Like
I think
Al
if the
Horford
Sixers-
carrying.
I
now.
think
He's
if the
been
Sixers
carrying.
win Game 5, I think they'll win the series.
I think if they win 5, it goes 7, and we win in 7.
I think if
But,
the Celtics. win
Can I give my
five,
fucking
they-
opinion?
All
Golly.
right, Jesus, this man.
Jesus
Yo.
Christ.
Holy
Keep
shit.
on fucking cutting me off. Shit. Let me talk.
Bro,
You
you,
keep-
said something and then took a
Right?
break.
Yeah.
Because I was breathing. I was getting the rest of my thought out,
gotta
and this
think
motherfucker cut me
fast
out
as
before I
fuck.
finished.
Nicholas is a mouth
I
breather. He has to like stop
I
talking to me.
think. Oh my god, mouth breather.
He's a
I
mouth
think the
breather.
Sixers, if they win tonight, they will win in 7. I don't think that'll happen though. I
You
honestly
really
the-
think they're about to complete history though? You think Brad Stevens,
It could
super
happen.
good coach, is about to let it
No,
happen?
I don't think it's Brad Stevens' fault if they lose. Like Brad Stevens won 2 of those games. Like the Sixers could be up 3-1
And you don't think
right
he's
now.
gonna-
Crazily enough, like those 3 of those games are extremely close. Extremely close. Or 2 of those games are extremely close. Could have went either way,
mean,
honestly.
All the games were pretty close except for the first.
No,
The first one they got
game
smacked by
1
Celtics.
and game 5 weren't that close. Well,
I mean,
I'm
game
sorry,
5 was pretty
4.
close last
Game
night. Like
4,
it was like
game
it was like
4,
a,
game 4.
it was like a
It was
4-point
game
game
4.
for most of it. Game 5,
I mean-
4, yeah. 4 was pretty
Yeah.
close. Like again, definitely think that could have been a sweep last night, but again, the refs were really shitty. I don't know.
With me,
refs
though,
were
it's
shitty
like-
and Celtics didn't make shots. It's just that simple.
The Sixers choked games 2 and 3. Like they choked them shits. Like, they choked them shits. So it's like
They
I feel
choke
like
or get outplayed and outcoached.
no.
I
they
think the
fucking
Celtics just outplayed them and outcoached them.
no. They got outcoached. They got outcoached. But
They
they
got
also
outplayed
choked.
though. Yeah, they got outplayed. The players have to make the plays. You can't just
They got
call up the
outcoached.
plays and Al Horford has to make that layup. They have to execute. They execute.
Smart has to make that amazing pass. Like
exactly.
Al Horford
Like,
had a big steal. Like he outplayed
That
Embiid.
steal was
like,
huge.
Embiid's
Like,
been-
that's huge.
Embiid, like Embiid's been getting cooked this season.
Embiid was like he was like 8 for 25 or something. Like that's not good
he
at
finished
all.
like 8 for 26. You know how bad it is for a center.
That's bad. That's
They're
bad.
settling. They're
terrible
settling.
shots. Like,
in my opinion, yeah.
I think it's the
settling
mask.
for
I
too
don't
many
know,
jump
but he never
shots.
really plays well against Celtics. He does not play well against
their
them.
shot selection, the Sixers, is trash. Like I've seen them pull so many ass
well,
shots. Like, they
Embiid
just gotta
shoots
get
tons of
better
threes
looks.
too.
I'm gonna be
He's
honest.
just good
If
at
I
hitting
was the
threes.
Sixers coach, I would let Marco Bellinelli and JJ Redick fire away. I would let those dudes shoot 15 times a game, all threes. They would be shooting, like, I'd be running them off so many screens because those guys cannot miss. Those guys are on fire. But I mean, with Embiid, and it's been a lot of trading twos and trading baskets, which is good, but then other guys aren't really carrying their weight. Simmons had his rough game. He didn't carry his weight. He didn't get in the paint. And, I mean, that man can't shoot for a lick. Every time he shoots anything outside of the restricted area, it is a absolute brick. Like, I don't know. You got to fix that in the offseason, man. He has to fix that. That's crazy. Like, I don't know. I watch Ben Simmons, and I'm like, man, he doesn't look like the rookie of the year right now to me. And he looked a lot better in the regular season, but right now he looks ass. So, I don't know. Exciting, but there should be some good basketball. Any chance, Berg, that the Sixers complete history and somehow win this in 7?
No, Celtics in 5.
I like Celtics in 5 tonight. I think the Celtics will have a good game, and it'll probably be close, but I like the Celtics in 5. Jason
What do you
Tatum,
think, Nick? Sixers in 7?
Yeah, what do you actually think,
I
Nick?
also think Celtics in 5, but I want the Sixers to win still.
Yeah, we know you do. You little,
We know
you
you
little,
do.
You bandwagoner. You little bandwagoner.
Bandwagoner.
No, I'm not. I'm consistently hating on Boston sports teams.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
know
really
you do.
bandwagon.
Yeah.
It's more of a consistent thing.
So the other series really haven't been that close either. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Shit's trash.
By the time this video's up, there might not be any Western series. Like those are both 3-1
There might not be any.
tonight.
Oh, actually, never mind. I'm stupid.
So I'm saying the 3-1 series might be over.
Yeah,
The Celtics
them
play on
shits are
Wednesday.
over.
So there's a good chance both those teams are playing on the road that are down 3-1. So the Jazz could win tonight. I think they could. But I still don't think they're going to win the series. And yeah, again, I think the Warriors are probably going to end the Pelicans tonight. The Warriors just the better team. It's just that simple. The Pelicans looked really good the first round. And then they ran into the Warriors. I think, honestly, the Raptors, they looked pretty good the first round. They didn't look terrible. Like, they lost a couple games to the Wizards, but the Wizards are a pretty good team. Like, they got John Wall, Bradley Beal, a bunch of good players. So these teams are running into really good players and really good teams in the Warriors, and that's the tough part for Anthony Davis and the Pelicans. So, yeah, I don't think those teams are making it out. And it looks like we're going to have, in the conference finals, Warriors-Rockets, and that's going to be crazy good. Man, that'll be awesome. And then I think it looks like Celtics and Cavs, which should be a good series, but, man, I don't know. I'm worried. That could go either way, man. That scares me.
This
But-
shit's trash.
Nah, that's not trash. How is that trash?
Nah, it's just like so anticlimactic. Like we've had some really good series.
We're
in the
getting, like,
playoffs,
the
but,
four best teams
it's
at the
just
end of the
gonna-
year.
Nah, it's just gonna come down to the 4 favorites at the start of the season. Like, I
And
don't
what's
like
wrong
that.
with that? That's how the NBA
I don't like
is.
that. I don't like that.
I
Then
mean,
stop
but the
watching, nigga. Fuck.
right?
No, it's my favorite league. I love
This
the
man
NBA.
wanted the Bulls to
It's
somehow,
just
like, make the
trash.
playoffs and
Nah, I
win.
didn't want the Bulls to make that shit. We getting fucking Michael Porter. I
you're
wanted
not.
the 76ers or like the Jazz or the Timberwolves.
They don't have
some
playoff
shit.
experience. All the teams you just listed do not have playoff experience. They
The
don't have
Jazz
veterans.
have some experience. Not a lot, but some.
Who? What?
Gobert, Ingles.
Oh,
Both
come
of them
on, man.
motherfuckers
They
were
won-
in the second round last year.
Yeah, and they ran into the
Jay
Warriors.
Crowder, also a lot of playoff experience. Actually, he's
Bro,
loaded with playoff
we
experience.
not about to beef up Jay Crowder right now. He had a good
I'm
series.
just saying.
couple
You
good
said,
games,
"Where's the
but-
playoff experience?" I told you where it was.
All right, on Philadelphia. Where's it at?
JJ Redick.
Oh, come on. Nah, man. That's one dude though. That's
Amir,
one dude.
Amir Johnson. There you
Ah,
go.
come on.
There's
We're
a
not
big
we're
one.
not using Amir.
There's a big
That man
one.
barely plays.
Who
Come on.
else we got? Yo, I think those are the only. Marco Bellinelli, big playoff experience right there.
I'm just saying,
Has
you gotta have
Ilyasova
experience.
been to the playoffs? I don't know.
Maybe with the Bucks. I don't know. I don't care. Let's keep it real.
This is week 2 of my new segment. It's freaking awesome. What you eating? Everyone
Why
eats
is he-
delicious food. I know you guys had some delicious food. I saw Bake post a few things on his IG stories that looked delicious. What'd you guys eat over the past week? Made some really good barbecue chicken. That shit looked fire.
Yeah. So I fired up the grill this week, made some barbecue chicken, which was cool. Had the parents
mini
over.
potatoes.
We got some steak and cheese subs that were pretty good from like this pizza place. Had the parents over. That was fun. The parents were actually watching the Celtics game with me. It was cool. What else? I went to Chili's one night and we got like free chips and salsa because I'm a member, I guess. I don't know. That was kind of neat.
Chili's member. What did you get as your entree there?
I just got chicken fingers. Just wanted something simple.
Chicken fingers. All right. They got good chicken fingers. I ain't never tried them.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm a chicken finger
It's chicken
connoisseur.
finger talk. We need more of this.
Yeah, right? But yeah, they got some cool chicken fingers. And apparently they have like the molten lava cakes. They do like a mini version of that. It wasn't really mini though. Like it was like the same thing, but just with less ice cream. Biggest scam I've ever kind of walked into. I was very disappointed at the end. Like they literally, they gave me like a half of a teaspoon of like literally like a spoonful of ice cream, not even on top, and it was like melting. And I was like, this is the mini, like the same size, but just with less ice cream, really. So yeah.
Did you get the chocolate one or the salted caramel?
I always get the chocolate one. It's good.
No, the salted caramel one is crazy.
But yeah,
Amazing.
what were you whipping up this week, Nicholas? I know you've been on a trip. You've been having a whole bunch of crazy food things. What you been eating this week?
Yo, honestly, bro, I've been feasting, boy. So, dog, I've been eating a ton of good food, man. Before I went on my flight, and I think Wednesday, I was really hungry at the airport, so I balled out a little bit. Got a ton of barbecue at Salt Lick. That was kind of a movie.
Oh, I did see that. That looked cool. I did see that.
All the barbecue was really good, except for the brisket. Like, I usually love brisket. Brisket's amazing, but that brisket was, like, really dry. It was weird. Like, I've never had dry brisket before, but it was really dry. So that was a little bit disappointing, but everything else was fire. Went out to dinner with my parents a few times and the fam. After my brother's graduation, we went to this really, really, really good brunch place, right? I had some amazing chicken and waffles there. Like, them shits were amazing. They had this, like, raspberry syrup on it, too.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I never had chicken waffles. I probably should.
It's really good. Also, we had this avocado toast there. I really like avocado toast. I'll be making it all the time. Their avocado toast was really good, too. What else did I have? Yeah, man, a bunch of good food. I had some really late night pizza. They messed up my order. So they brought the pizza. Then we realized it wasn't our pizza. It was Shalanda's pizza. Yeah, the pizza belonged to Shalanda.
What happened
we
to
didn't
your
realize
diet?
that.
This does not sound like a diet-based...
I was balling out. I was balling out this week. It was a bad week eating wise.
You gonna hit the gym while you're at home?
Oh, no. I've been running. I've been exercising. So
my treadmill came in, which was good. I put that together. It's pretty nice, actually.
There you go. But yeah, man, I had a ton of good food, and then yesterday my dad fired up the grill, made some delicious food. So yeah, it's been a lot of good food this week, honestly.
What's your mile time looking like, Bake?
Man, I had a mean mile time back in the day. I don't know. I should actually see what I can run for a mile. I've never ran a mile on like a treadmill and see how fast I can go. I don't think you're really supposed to do that for that, but
you're not running nearly as fast. Like mile on a treadmill compared to mile like actually running it outside on a track. It's like it's so much more difficult. I don't know why.
I still think I could probably do about a 6-minute mile, probably, but that's not impressive.
You still got a 6 just sitting there.
That's
ready
not
to
impressive.
Go?
That's not impressive. A 6-minute mile is not impressive.
Yes, it is.
But I'm gonna let
6
you
is really good.
That's not impressive at all. I ran a 6 when I was very unathletic and just and really didn't know what I was doing. Again,
it's running. What do you mean not knowing what you're doing?
Well, you don't know.
You
it's
put
not
one
just
foot in front of the other. Like,
that's why you
Nick's
think a 6 is
elite
impressive.
Athlete. It's a technique to running.
There's so much to it.
He's not an athlete.
There's so much to it. Your arms, your breathing, where you're running
it.
lap wise, like your fastest lap, what should be your fast lap, how to start the race. So much to it.
Me and Bake ran in Boston for like some.
Oh
dumb
yeah,
shit.
we did run back then.
And when we were running, he told me like, "Yo, I can tell you never run by how you run."
Yeah, you didn't look like you ran. Yeah, you didn't look like you knew what you were doing.
Yo, he roasted your running?
Yeah.
Bro, he said he said some weird shit like I can tell by how like you hold
by your arms.
You're not a runner.
His arms, his arms were like weird. They were like flailing or something. You gotta
weird running ass.
Well, I mean, because if you run, you pump your arms properly while you're running, it helps you move faster. Like it actually saves energy too. Like you build speed and build momentum and everything. But yeah, I mean, I ran like a 4:52 or 4:50 back in the day, and it's a decent time. But I mean, I'm not making no Olympics or anything, but that's a really good in shape running time. Yeah. So, But 6 minutes is nothing impressive. That's nothing to brag about. If you're bragging about a 6-minute mile, like, that's kind of embarrassing, honestly. But yeah.
I was proud at my 6:38 back in middle school, but whatever,
I mean,
dude.
maybe
you're a dick.
in middle school it might have been cool to have, but like, I don't know, just really
Proud
not
of
that
myself.
impressive, dude. But yeah, again, I ran track and I did stuff like that, so yeah. But yeah, I
So
think I'm probably
Berg,
still in good shape. I'm in alright shape. Like, my
Berg,
legs are
what
still
you
jacked.
eating?
What'd you say?
What you eating, buddy?
I told you I don't be eating nothing extravagant.
Bro, I know
You had
you had
some
at least
ice.
one good meal this week.
All my meals be good, but like
All right, what'd you have?
I had oatmeal and eggs for breakfast, guys. Like, what you
Ew,
What
that
ki-
sounds
how'd
terrible.
you make your eggs? How do you like your
scrambled?
eggs?
Like,
Oh,
Alright,
scrambled.
there you go.
You put some like hot sauce on it, maybe cheese,
that's
salt
racist.
and pepper.
Why would I put hot sauce on my eggs?
Why would he put
I put
hot
Why would I
sauce?
put
sriracha on my
Why would he
eggs.
put
I
hot
put
sauce?
sriracha on my eggs. That's a common thing.
But you didn't. But we didn't ask you. You asked
Nobody
Berg.
asked you.
That's not racist. A lot of people do that of all ethnicities. It's
Why
not
did you
racist.
say that's racist,
Yes.
dude?
Nope.
That's racist. I thought you were better than
not
this. I'm not gonna
racist.
lie.
I thought you were better than that too, but thanks.
All right,
for
Berg.
letting me know.
What you eating, buddy?
Nigga, I just
Have-
told you.
Have any good healthy meals? Get any Uber Eats, DoorDash?
No.
Use code BURGER? Nothing like that? All
Bro,
right.
wrap this shit up.
I don't appreciate your vibes on
Go to-
today's app.
Bro, you be
Hold
trying
on.
to force this with your E segment. Like, stop. Like,
Bro,
I
you
ate
just be
food,
trying. Nah,
nigga.
you be trying to like negative force it. Like you be
Go
just
to
trying
the
to like
next
just
segment.
tear it down. Like,
Go to the next segment.
Bro, like, you and Bake had good ones. Next segment. Like,
bro,
Yeah.
it's a 3-man podcast, not a 2. Fucking talk about it. Fuck. Anyways, on to my favorite segment of the week. What you watching?
What?
that motherfucking bipolar, you gotta leave that in there, Bake. This motherfucker
Alright.
weird.
Oh my god. Yo, kick it off. What are you doing? Why you stop
I
talking?
just asked y'all what you watching. Like I asked
Oh,
the
I-
question, someone else answers.
What have you been watching, though? Is what I want.
Nah, I asked you first.
Ask you your own question.
watching?
What
Whoa.
you watching, Nick?
What am I watching, Berg?
Yeah,
Funny
lead
that
it
you
up.
ask.
No, it's not.
I've
It's
been-
the segment.
I feel like I could literally name everything that Nick's been watching. New episode
right.
of Barry.
Nope, I didn't watch that yet. You're wrong.
Barry. I watched the 100. I watched
I
the
did.
episode
Okay,
of
okay, wait,
Silicon Valley.
stop. I didn't
watched
watch
the
Barry. I didn't watch Silicon Valley. The new episode of the 100 though
watched
was
Riverdale.
crazy. Absolutely
was great.
fire.
I'll give you that.
Absolutely
100 was
fire. Insane. One of the best episodes ever. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
It was good.
It got renewed for season 6 though. Very happy about that. I did my part. So yeah,
did
I'm
my
happy about that.
part?
I did my part. I did my part.
By telling all 300 of our listeners. Nick did his part.
No. I did my part with my 88,000 Twitter followers. They all saw that shit. Anyways, yeah, that's new. I also watched some movies, man. Oh, wait. I got to talk about this. American Idol. My mom made me watch that shit with her because she was like, you got to
still
see the new
going on?
season. It got canceled for a little bit. It was on Fox. It got canceled. They brought it back on ABC. That shit is so trash now. They got Katy Perry as a judge on there, and she is so freaking ditzy and annoying. Like, that show is trash now. It is so trash. Like, I used to enjoy it. It's really bad now. Been really getting a lot of episodes of The Office in.
You're still not done? Oh my god.
I'm like 20 eps into season 8, so like we're gonna finish that.
Update.
We're gonna finish that soon.
He watches but doesn't know what's going on.
I also watched. No, I know what's going on. I also watched Black Panther. Incredible movie.
Welcome to the party, loser.
Right? Welcome to the party. I've totally seen that. Loser.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. And yeah, what about you guys? What you been watching?
Man, I have canceled Netflix. Not really canceled it, but like low-key, I need to. Like, Netflix is trash. Every time I go on Netflix,
It's
they be recommending me shit that looks dope, and then I click on it, and it's in another freaking language. Like,
Oh.
I don't know why they do that. They
Bro, I hate
recommended
when
some
that
shit
happens.
called The Rain, some other shit called The Chalice. It's all in a different language. It's like, it's never even one language, too. It's like French,
What, you
Spanish,
can't
German.
read now?
So I'm not watching no more Netflix for the next couple weeks. I'm up on the Hulu wave. We got Hulu on the TV, and they got some dope stuff on there. I watched a little bit of Splitting Up Together. I watched the first 5 episodes of that. It's got Pam from The Office in it. Pretty good show. It's
Oh
funny.
shit! It's got Pam.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
I'm
funny.
gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch
Yeah,
it.
so
What's it
there's
about?
that. It's about her and her husband, and they have kids, and they're splitting up. They're like divorced, but they're living together, and it's kind of funny. It's quirky. It's good. I think if you like The Office, you probably like it. It's a little different vibes, but if you like her, you'll like it. Yeah. And what else did we watch? Me and my girl watched this show, Marriage at First Sight. It's pretty interesting. They marry blind, not blind people.
Bro, somebody told me about
blind.
that show. Somebody told me about that joint.
We've seen season 1, and we accidentally watched season 4. I thought it was season 2, but it was season 4. It's actually pretty good. It's kind of crazy to see. Like, you think about that, and like, I don't know. It's actually probably good for our relationship too, because we learn to communicate and talk and all that kind of stuff. And they have like experts on that, and it's actually a good show. Yeah. So that's good. I'd recommend watching it, Berg. It's good. Same with you, Nicholas. What else? And then I also started watching Survivor. Yes. There's like so many seasons of that. I used to love that as a kid. We used to like play Survivor in the neighborhood, like me and neighborhood kids. Like we'd get on tribes and shit, and like we do challenges, a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I'm rewatching that because that's been literally going on since 2000, and there is 30, I think 6 or 34 seasons. So yeah, it's a good show, and it's always worth a good watch. So I think I'm watching season 30 right now. Just randomly picked the season. So gonna rewatch, try and watch some of those seasons because I always liked that show as a kid. So yeah, I think that's what I've been watching this week. Some different stuff because I'm not just watching the same old Barry and whatever the heck that show. You be saying the same things, but yeah.
Why you always gotta take shots?
No, I'm just keeping them real. But I did watch the 100.
Taking shots and I don't appreciate it.
Nah, I'm just saying I'm trying new things. I'm trying new shows. You know, just watching different stuff. Oh, all right, big bet. What about you, Berg? You watch anything this week?
I didn't really watch too much. We were supposed to watch that fucking Vince Carter documentary.
Yeah, I didn't get to that. That
shit was really ass. I mean, Drake was in it, narrating it, but it was just like Vince Carter is the reason why basketball is popular in Toronto. It's like, oh, I knew that. Really? That's about it.
I didn't know that. I mean, I knew.
That's all you watched?
They're pretty good. I
saw the new 100. I saw the new Ep of Barry. Like.
You want to
know everything
shows.
I fucking watched?
Yeah, I want to know what else you watched, buddy.
I don't even fucking remember.
Didn't you watch Black Panther?
What?
Didn't you watch Black Panther?
No, I already seen that shit. I'm glad you finally saw it, though.
Right? Late to the party once again.
I don't like y'all.
That show's in theaters. It's still in theaters. Like, it's $1 to go see.
It's still in theaters?
Like,
really? Wow.
Go see it, you broke boy.
I saw it already.
There's a couple good movies that I want to see in theaters.
What are you doing?
You saw it illegally. You stole the movie.
I did not partake in such events.
What the fuck?
Sorry, you're a thief.
Edit it out.
I didn't do that.
Yo, Nick's
the fifth.
I don't really watch shit though, bro. I don't watch shit.
I also watched. Have y'all seen the movie Pain and Gain with The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, Anthony Mackie?
That's a great movie, dude.
Have you seen it? Like
yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You actually have?
I love that movie, dude.
Bro, can you just tell me if you watched it or not? Like without the sarcasm.
For the third time, yes.
All right, what's it about?
Pain and Gain. What
yes.
are you talking about?
You fucking suck.
Yes.
I saw that movie. I think that was the second time I watched it, but I didn't remember it much. That movie's crazy.
It was really good, though, right?
True story. It was okay. It wasn't amazing. You suck. I don't like you.
There's a lot of good stuff coming up in the
You're making this podcast a bad experience.
Another trailer for 13 Reasons dropped today. That dropped this morning, and I was excited.
Fuck you,
It looks really good. 13 Reasons is going to be so good.
Meanie? Fuck.
Right.
All right, thank you all for watching this episode of the Yuckcast. Use hashtag Yuckcast on Twitter to ask us questions for next week's episode. Also, if you want to provide some topics, you could also use the hashtag to do that. Give us some stuff to talk about. We're always interested to see what you guys want to hear. Subscribe on the YouTube channel. Subscribe on the iTunes, and then follow on the SoundCloud, and also follow on our Twitter account, man, at the Yuckcast. Thank you all for watching, though. Make sure to leave a like, share the podcast. We'd appreciate that a ton. Hope you guys have a nice day. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there.
It's not
see you guys next
Day.
week.
What are you doing?
It's not Mother's Day.
It's on Mother's Day's on Sunday.
All right,
it's on Sunday.
Real. How many mothers is watching this right now? Like, really?
Okay, everyone tell your mom I said Happy Mother's Day.
What are y'all even doing for Mother's Day?
I'm going to St. Louis.
I think we're gonna be setting up our campground. We're gonna be probably raking, doing some stuff like that, just setting up our campsite for the year, and yeah, just camping. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm getting her. So yeah.
What about you, Berg?
What'd you say?
I don't know.
You don't know? What you getting your mom's?
I just told you I don't know.
No, I asked you first, what are you doing? You said you don't know. Then I asked you, what are you getting your mom's?
I don't know. Stop.
All right. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Take it easy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.